I see today's title is a Final Fantasy joke.
Yes. I like it. Mostly, it was I realized the the name of the like I was naming it Modern Masters 3, and then I was like, wait, oh, that's what this is.
Hmm.
So I need to do one last thing before I gonna reopen the zoo. Anyway, hi. We're doing Modern
Hello,
Masters, and Kavanaugh's here with me today.
hi, I'm Kabanaw.
Yep. So
Look at this
let's.
lady right now who's baffled by what she's reading in that shiny book.
Yeah. What card art is that?
I believe that's compulsive research.
Okay, like my gut was telling me like JMD
What card art is?
Tome, but like also JMD Tome would not make any sense to like be in this set. So
Yeah, it's compulsive research.
okay, cool. Anyway, we're doing Modern Masters 2017, Modern Masters 3, Modern Masters the sequel, Modern Masters the good one.
Well, Modern Masters 1 was the good one.
Well, right. Well, compared to 2, this is
Compared to
also
2, yeah, it
yeah.
seems much better than 2.
Right.
1
So
was like, I watched so much 1. It was such a good format.
yeah,
Um,
I think I still have packs for one sitting around
hmm,
if I'm honest here.
those are probably appreciated in value. I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
that real quick.
Hopefully it's one. I'm pretty sure I still have Modern Masters pack.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
that's 2015 edition, huh?
no.
Well, let's see. You got 3 of those. Let's take a look at that. Modern Masters 2015, actually.
Mm,
Because
mm,
Modern Masters original is worth 10 tickets. Modern
yeah.
Masters 7.65, so still a little ahead.
Not as bad.
But yeah,
All right, so what we're doing here, we're not going to be doing the intermediate draft. We're going to be doing the Phantom draft. Specifically for a pair of reasons. The Phantom draft is what 2/5 the price, and also looking at the value of cards on Magic Online, it is not really worth chasing opening
I mean, I
cards in
guess
set.
I guess what I'm beginning to consider is that they do like put it like they still do the foil in every pack thing, right?
Yeah,
So I guess if you look at the foil prices, maybe this, but then again, foils on Magic Online don't have any value, so who cares?
right. Again, like if we were doing this and opening these in real life, this would be a lot
Yeah,
different. So, why did they change draft to league? That was just basically
people
because
like it way
the
better.
yeah, I was gonna say the playability of league is more like okay, like when I've been streaming these, basically I do them all in one go, and I do the same with Hearthstone arenas. I'm the outlier on that. I'm pretty damn
Yeah.
sure. Like the the league lets you, it's like okay, I want to draft, but I've only got an hour, so I'm just gonna draft, and
Hmm.
I'm going to play game one, and oh, I've got to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and go, and then come back to this tomorrow.
Or I'm streaming this game and I don't want to play a different game while I say I'm playing this game, or like play, do a second draft so I can be double queuing and always playing Magic.
The fact,
Like,
honestly, the fact that it gets rid of double queuing is the biggest thing.
see, the funny thing is, I also saw LSV doing a double queue just because he wanted to do a draft. It's like he was playing Vintage while he was playing in a Vintage tournament on Magic Online while doing a Modern Masters draft.
Okay,
And then when the Vintage tournament ended, he was just like, "I'm gonna do another draft while I'm doing this, playing these games." But that's LSV, and he is
right.
absolutely an outlier.
But for me, I am fine with the league system with a giant asterisk next to it that just has the word cube
Yeah.
right there, because league cube is like the worst experience way to experience the cube. Like one of the defining features of the cube is that all the packs have, like, the cube is very well curated, and there's only one copy of every card in there, and you go ahead and
Hmm.
build your deck and play against people who have built in the same pod as you. But when you're playing against other people, it's like, okay, we both play our Bitter Blossom on 2, and we both have our Cryptic Commands, and we both have our Mirror Match. So,
Now, know what would be cool is if they could then like determine your archetype, and be like, actually, you're not going to play against this person because you're playing the same archetype here, so we're going to play against this person instead. But increase queue time, but yeah,
yeah, it would probably increase queue time pretty heavily, is
yeah.
the
Ah,
problem
well.
there. So, Well, luckily there's 7 people already in here, so we're.
Yep. So we're just
What are,
waiting for one more to
what are you
go.
looking forward to in this draft? I don't know half the cards in this set.
I've seen it a few times. You can do some cool shit in this set.
I've
So
honestly I've been more following the Amonkhet.
yeah, Amonkhet,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
however you.
Um,
Anyway, I've been following that closer, which has some interesting developments today, as well
mhm.
as yesterday had a pretty heavy amount of spoilers shown off.
The
Where
set has 25 tokens in it because they're making a token for every uh was it embalm and tomb?
I don't know what that mechanic does.
You basically pay the cost while it's in the graveyard, and you put a token of it on the battlefield and exile it from your graveyard
How do you know that?
because they spoiled it.
But
They
that's not on the text of the card they showed off.
oh it was in an article.
Oh, it's in some text hidden somewhere on a. Okay,
Yeah, yes. I mean they're gonna they never they put an extra. Oh anyway, snaps.
I guess I should have.
Like yeah, I guess you should have
Guess I
like
should have done the
yeah,
real one.
duh.
Whoops.
Snapcaster. I mean then again you would have got like it would have been a different seed, would have been a different time. Like you it wouldn't have happened. Whatever.
Anyway,
Um.
is
But
is
and
Snaps
besides,
just good enough for us to pick on
Snaps is
one?
like 12 tickets online. Like,
Right,
so you're getting this insane value by opening him.
right. So let's ask the question then: is Snaps the best card in here?
Let's see, what else do we got?
Again, below the cut is Spire Monitor, which
Fire
is
Monitor.
worse than
Okay, so if you were gonna take anything outside of blue, what would it be?
Sunhome Guild Mage.
Yep, that's a really good one. I'm also seeing Explorer is decent, Core Hookmaster is pretty good,
Yeah,
Lord Missionaries fine, W Kudos is pretty cool, China's Outrage is decent, but Snapcaster Mage is by far the best card in the pack.
yeah. I'm gonna pick Snaps and try to pick up like a deck where it can work, aka a deck that
Yep.
contains spells.
How do you feel about Misraven?
Ooh. Also, red's really good in here. I like
So something that may work out pretty well for us, if we want to go for it with these first two picks, is going some blue white because blue white's theme is rebuying effects,
like
is
Flicker.
rebuying ETBs, like flicker effects, like bounce effects. Um, basically ways that let you re-trigger your end of the battlefield effects, like Mistraven, who lets you bounce a creature, or Snapcaster Mage, who lets you cast a spell from your graveyard.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm fine playing any number of Mist Ravens anyway.
Yeah,
So
of course,
the other cards in here I'm interested in are actually like I don't know how good Klasm is in the format, but I'm pretty sure Klasm is strong.
probably. I mean, it's generally pretty strong.
Right.
But Mystery even keeps us on color, and it's either that or Spell Pierce for that, which Spell Pierce can be fine in this format because there's tons of good spells. But
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
I would say Miss Raven is probably the best one to pick second.
How do you know what Exert does? Oh, it's probably in the same text. There's a fetch.
Yeah, there's a different thing that does that. There's a fetch, but whatever. Um,
Oh, signets are in this set?
y-
Okay.
yeah, signature in the set. There's a lot of fixing in the set. Which means you can probably go 3 color if you want to, which makes me kind of eye Avacyn's Pilgrim
Well,
or Coiling or
I was gonna say, like, what do you like? Absence Pilgrim is committing to all 3 colors immediately,
I suppose.
but still's probably fine. Orzhov Signet also might be a
That's
reasonable
also yeah,
thing
that's
if I
also
wanted to
fine. That
fix.
if you want, if you wanted to kind of like fit into Esper, or if you wanted to fix for white or black.
Right.
So if we end up in either blue white or blue black, then we can use that to splash and then just treat the other one as a colorless.
I kind of like that idea of just like even if we're only in one of those 2 colors, the card's still fine, right?
Besides, signets are good. Yeah, they're just good.
Yeah.
Besides that, like if you wanted to stay completely uncolored, be taking Grasp of
I,
Phantasms
I'm
or
okay with
Phantoms.
grasps, but it's not the
Yeah,
best. Falconrath Noble here, Gideon's Lawnkeeper,
Mystical Teaching
Mystical Teachings, which grabs more snaps.
does grab snaps.
Freaking
Um,
snap, yeah, the Snapcaster Mage, hell yeah. Except for
yeah,
like we don't have original art snaps. They keep doing that for some reason with all
yeah,
the invitational
yeah,
cards.
it kind of sucks, but oh well. Okay, well, I'd say to the Mystical Teachings, Grasp of Phantoms, or Wingcrafter, or sorry, Crippling Shell. I think is also decent,
Like
but
those all better than
there's
Falconrath
also
Noble.
there's also Lawkeeper, but or Noble, yeah, or Noble. Noble's also pretty dang good. So
Yeah, like I was gonna say, am I like overvaluing that card? Because I
No,
see.
sorry, I just wasn't looking at black cards
I
because
was gonna say,
yeah, no,
okay,
no, Noble's probably the best. Like probably pretty freaking yeah good.
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, God, am I like
No,
completely off
you're
base?
right there. No, I
Ooh,
was blind. I was blind
ooh,
to that one.
ooh, ooh,
Yes, exactly the card we want.
ooh.
That is where we're going.
Also,
There's also Spike Jester
there's
in
that Spike
here.
Jester. Yep.
hmm
We were
Spike
talking.
Jester, I common. So
Oh God. Oh boy.
yeah,
So we need
um,
like a curve, and we need to be able to
exist.
exist early game. So I need
Yep.
to pick up early stuff in blue, and blue is going to be our main.
Yes.
But
But picking up fixing to make sure we can
see,
like always cast Tower Gargoyle and four
I
to
was gonna say,
stymie any sort of aggression they have.
right. Not only that, but we might even be able to three it.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
So, which
Play
just completely.
or play island Orzhov Signet, island Tower Gargoyle.
All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. We might be want to pick up Augur of Bolus, or
Yeah.
as just a
Augur at this
speed
point
bump.
only lets us get well the nothing
Nothing.
actually.
It's nothing
Looking at
right
it.
now, but we'll fix that.
Um Yep. No, we'll get plenty of spells, I think. Also Magma Jet common, I like
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say Magma Jet's not bad here either. Ghostly Flicker is pretty good too, though. Like that's more of like a role player once we have all these flicker effects. Might have Old
Yeah.
Krosa is probably the card in here I'm most intrigued by. Yeah, so if we were like if we did like somehow build on the Spike Jester thing, Magma Jet would have been the pick. But
Yep.
that's a different
And so he
deck
picks
that we
Tower
would.
Gargoyle, which is like
I
pretty
don't.
freaking good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the Augur. It's just a 2-drop, like
Oop,
um
there was something.
yeah, Grizzly. Grizzly's
Oh.
good. It's an instant, so we can fetch it with mystical teachings
Uh huh.
that we're gonna get
Uh
five
huh.
of.
We're gonna get like three or
Um,
four of. Uh huh. Uh huh.
yeah. I'm also just eyeing Urban Evolution because I love divination staple to explore.
That's fair. I was kind of hoping the Guildgate we'd get some on color ones.
Yeah,
I
we
just want
probably will. Another Spike Test, or someone's gonna have a lot of those.
someone's
Uh,
gonna have like the what is this draft? This is Modern Masters 3, which is a set that came out what 2 weeks ago at this point.
I think a week ago online, actually, not that
Oh
long.
yeah.
Um,
Oh god. There's no way, right?
let's.
Can I
I mean,
can
looking at what you got right
can I like
now.
make that work?
There's
Is that
also Crippling Chill in here.
Grixis Slave
Um,
Driver's not great.
Agent of Masks.
I'm I'm willing to pick up this dumb rocks war monk and then see if I can
Okay,
make this happen.
sure.
Let me,
We'll get as many Crippling Chills as we want to play anyway.
yeah, I was
So
gonna say like yeah, this isn't enough to sway me from it.
yeah, and then we just need to get a little bit more turbo on fixing.
Yeah. So the trick is that Rox Warmonk, we're talking about like the aggressive decks. Rox Warmonk is just this invincible wall of can't be beat in that sense.
Perfect kill gate.
Yep.
A
At this
little,
point, all guild gates are going to be perfect for us.
it's fair enough. Everything that's not red.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that. Then I'm also eyeing that Spire Monitor.
Spire
Um,
Monitor
I,
is real as heck
I
too.
really like Spire Monitor. I like Lone Missionary. I respect Lone Missionary, I should say.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of life to gain on a something that's already a
Well,
piker.
so Lone Missionary gets a lot of heat because of the set that it exists in,
Right.
where it was from, where it was
Mm-hmm.
just not worth it. What the heck do I want out of this? Like
Oofa doofa.
cower in fear for the sideboard or something?
I guess, yeah.
Wake the reflections, but I don't
Tokens
have-
exists.
Yeah.
So that or like hate the Battle Rattle Shaman or the Ancient Grudge. I don't know.
We're in a league, don't hate.
Fair enough.
The chance that we're playing the person that we pick against is so incredibly low. There's no
Yeah.
point. And
Also Talon Trooper.
Talon
I
Trooper.
I'm eyeing that Talon Trooper a little bit.
Yeah, like okay, Avacyn's Pilgrim. The problem is like on one, are we actually gonna have green?
No, I don't think so. Like honestly, I'm looking at that Rocks Warmonk as like we're playing a green card and then some lands to fix for that green card later in the game.
Yeah, because I'm.
So we
fine
want to look for
playing this
high
up.
impact green.
Okay, so I can finally pick it.
Yeah, let's take that teacher. Because right now that gets us what? Snaps.
Snaps a spectacle. We need more,
Yep.
but we'll get more.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's
I'm
don't hate.
don't hate whatever. That's dumb though. I, this is actually fine. Like
Yeah, no, that's a good win con eventually. Sure, yeah. Let's play Storm.
Did you hear that Throwback Standard Gauntlet has a date? Ooh,
Ooh, excellent. They fixed
nice.
all the cards from it.
Ooh, gifts ungiven.
Gifts. Can we get there?
What's a blow the cut?
Um,
Thunderous Wrath. Okay, so
all
wow,
right.
Soul Warden, foil Soul Warden. Okay, so cards in this pack, like I'm gonna highlight Mistraven immediately, just as a it's not the card
Of
I
course, of
immediately
course.
think, but it's just the safety pick.
I
In-
see Gift of Orzova. I see Inquisition of Kozilek, yeah. Seal of Doom.
yep,
Forbidden Alchemy.
Alchemy.
Honestly, Forbidden Alchemy, because we don't, it doesn't, our deck doesn't look like it's going for the long game, I'm fine with. But I just been Forbidden Alchemy basically run somebody out of cards way too often.
Well, we could, but I mean, we also our deck already also contains like Grizzly Spectacle to push that. So,
Right. Um, yeah, looking
oh,
at Seal of Doom.
so the reason Horrible talking about the gnawing zombie isn't as much like the life gain on it. It's honestly the fact that it's the same body as Augur of Bolus and
Right.
has abilities with Falcon Wrath Noble to be like a
Hmm.
win condition rather than a life
Yeah.
gain.
Yeah, let's play the Aristocrats.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna go with the disruption.
yeah, I think that's good. That's a good idea. Like, we don't have a ton of removal right now. We have, especially because we can, like, Miss Raven Inquisition.
It's my dude.
Basilisk Caller.
It's my
Oh, if only we had a
dude.
pinger. Um,
It's my
there's also,
dude.
yeah, there's the
Moroi,
dog.
Vanish, Wall of
Moroi
Denial.
is a big ol' is like the same size as Tower Gargoyle. Spectacle is more removal. Wall of Denial just stops everything. Deputy of Acquittals is Flash Save a Guy, which
Yeah.
means we get it with Mystical Teachings.
Ooh, that's good. Also, Wall of Denial is just a good, like, by the way, you
It's
are
just
not getting
big.
in. I
It's
like
just a
everything
big
in
old
this.
guy.
I like everything in this. What do
Yeah.
you,
I like Deputy because its cost is pretty low.
uh-huh,
Um, it it has some synergy with our deck.
uh-huh.
Um, it can let us do some cool stuff. It can let us blank some removal spells, of which there will be plenty. Either that or Wall of Denial because it's just so huge and stops things.
I'm kind of thinking,
I think we'll find another Deputy. We don't want to play infinite of those. Either that or I guess Basilisk Caller, but I don't
I'm gonna go with
like.
the Wall. This is hard, by the way. This
Yeah.
one's very close. Grizzly
I
Spectacle
think
or
that Grizzly, the Simic Guildgate, or the Spire Monitor.
yeah, all three of those are fine.
Yeah.
So I'm not a huge fan of like, I play this card as a gigantic, like it's just a wall stop sign. But Wall of Denial is unkillable by removal, blocks flyers, blocks
Mhm.
anything, and it looks like our deck is going to be win by attacking with flyers.
Yep.
So we want to muck up the ground and such, and this can muck up the air too,
Yes. We want to muck up
to
everything.
make sure that we can get in with our real stuff. Grizzly Spectacle is just a good removal spell.
Yeah.
I th-
Walls are like life gain. We're like, generally you shouldn't play it, but if it's enough.
I could have had gifts and unburial rights. Heh,
Oh dang, could have had it. Could have had it all.
could have had it all.
And then nothing to regenerate with. Miss Meadow, hello. That's a good way to rebuy stuff. What's Augur looking like now? What's
Agony
Augur
Warp.
do?
Oh,
Agony Warp is here actually. Oh man, do you want that Agony Warp though?
oh man, that's tough. So Mist Meadow Witch can't be beat. If you get to 4 mana, you can't lose.
Yep. Because you can the rule no longer works.
Agony Warp
And
just says like Agony Warp just says you win the combat like so flat. It's not the third Grizzly Spectacle because Agony Warp is just the better card. Oh, this is
yes.
tough.
What do you think the odds are we get another chance at an Agony Warp?
Agony Warp's common, Mist Meadow's uncommon is basically
Yeah.
might be the defining feature here.
I think, yeah, Miss Meadow plus like Miss Meadow lets us do stuff like Flash Augur,
I don't know.
Miss Raven.
Maybe we flicker.
Like we can find plenty of stuff to flicker that's gonna be in the hello. Yeah, cruel. Let's do it. We're red actually. I think that Tower Gargoyle too is a pretty good pickup.
Foil.
It's a foil cruel. Okay, well let's see how much the foil cruel ultimatum is worth then.
In our Phantom
In
draft.
this Phantom draft. That is worth 5 cents.
Oh man, 5 cents. That's a
No,
foil cruel
we're
ultimatum.
not splashing cruel
That's a
ultimatum.
foil cruel ultimatum.
Every color, every single part of that card requires color.
Look at that
Like,
foil crew ultimatum. We'll never cast it. We would never
man,
cast it.
look at that rainbow in the background of Bolus. I love these animated cards. Oh, right, it's Magic Online. They don't animate their cards.
Goodbye. Ooh, Advent of the Worm.
Big one. Also, Aethertoe.
Aethertoe? Probably Aethertoe
That's
here.
a good one. Like, put attacking creature on top of the library is actually a pretty big tempo play.
Yeah, and so Conspire is if you tap 2 creatures that match its color, you can copy it. And outside of Falconwrath, Noble, and Gnawing Zombie, all of our multicolor things copy
Yeah.
the spell, so we get to top deck 2 of their attackers.
Yep, I like that. Because then you can like make blocks, and then like whatever's not advantageous, or wait for them to cast a combat trick or something. Then you just say no, actually this goes away.
If
Or
Cruel
if they
comes
double
back, I'll
block,
take it.
just say one of them goes away, and then they lose the combat. It's good.
By the way, this card is incredible because there's all this populate stuff in the set. And that's
I guess
the
I have
best
a quick
token.
reflection. Sensor Splicer, Spell Pierce,
This is like 5 mana for a
Vigilance.
Vigilance. Yeah.
But then again, we can flicker it.
We can flicker it. Maybe that makes it good enough, or we could pick up the flicker. But I don't think we have enough flicker things yet for me.
No,
to
I don't think not for Momentary Blink. I think that for like
Pitkeeper. We can pick the blink. Fiery Justice is good, but it ain't for us.
yeah.
For one,
I like
green...
the Sensor Splicer on the let's do stuff with this plan.
Okay, I like it just as I doubt it. At least as this is, it's unlikely to make the main.
Got some good stuff in here.
Yeah, of course, Skyfisher, Lone Missionary, Eyes in the Skies, Spire Monitor, Spell Pierce.
Let's see, Spire Monitor. I like just as being a flash thing. We can fetch it. Lone Missionary, if we want to be more on Flicker. Of course, Skyfisher can let us do stuff like rebuy some cheap effects if we want to. But then it could also, it's also a bit of a like you can't really put it on 2 without losing tempo. And it's also a 2/3 flyer for 2. So
I think I'm okay with it on cost, and also
Yeah.
for again picking up some of our come into play effects. Hey, Gifts is back, or Gift of Orzhova, or Pitfall Trap even.
Pitfall Trap, huh?
I'm actually fine with all 4 of these. Soul Warden probably isn't the thing here.
Yeah, that's not really it.
So Pitfall Trap can't hit flyers. It's just on the ground, but it's quite good. Gift of Orzhova is something that you just like if they don't actually have removal. But in this set, I think there's
There's lots of removal. Do we pick the gifts?
and get that on
'Cause
burial
then
rights
they come
back?
Maybe we
Let's
just
do that.
hedge for that.
Let's hedge for that. Hey,
Oh, deputy, cool.
sweet. Also, Attendant Knight is a good flicker target as well.
It is. But I like the thing that lets us save a guy and flicker.
Gifts is
when playing
a trap, and I accept the trap.
Yep.
I accept. Your
We'll
trap.
find another unburial rights, and then a thing to unburial rights back. Youthful Knight or Spell Pierce or Crippling Chill. I kind of want to chill.
Okay, Talon Trooper.
Oh, sure.
Talon Trooper's good.
could-
This is quite real.
We could stand to fill that out a bit. Our 3s.
Okay, so we didn't get back our.
No.
Also, our 4s are way too hefty here. I don't like that.
Yeah. Madcap skills. I like the Madcap skills as
Madcap
menace
skills. Menace.
now. Now that guy's menacing.
Anyway, we didn't get back the unburial rights, so
It's fine. We'll put another one here.
trap accepted. Oh, hey.
Hey, Temporal Mastery, what up?
Do I just want a time walk? Is there anything else in here?
Is there fixing in here for you? Nope.
No, both.
No, there's not.
Well,
That's the thing. If you look at our deck right now, how many cards in the deck do you want to cut? And like, we have.
a lot.
I mean, fair enough. But yeah, Temporal Mastery.
Gifts is not useless even with rights. Oh my goodness. Gifts Ungiven is a 2-for-1, right? Like
Yeah. Like I search for 2 cards and I put both the cards I want in my graveyard. Or if you have if you have a card, 2 cards you'd like to reanimate and one you'd like in your hand.
Miracle, if this is the first card you draw, you can cast it for its miracle cost when you draw it.
Which means if you miracle it, you cast Time Walk.
Alright, yeah, so we need to take a look out for fixing and for Entomber Exarch and Mistraven.
Good.
Entomber.
Oh God, Lingering Souls. Holy
Damn.
shit! How do we almost miss that one? Snag that fucking foil, Lingering Souls. Mm.
Foil Lingering Souls.
And after this, we take fixing. But there's not really fixing for us here. So
Man, I want that Mistraven and or Entomber too. Those are both really good.
Lingering
I know. Well,
Souls.
I know. Lingering Souls, especially with the Falconwrath Noble we have.
Yeah. Oh man, all these things that love to die because they're already dead.
Yeah. Yeah, flashback, cast it from the grave for that cost, and then it removes itself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we need. I would say the big thing is we're already so hefty on 4. We are so.
Yeah. Demir Signet. Yep.
Hey,
Hello.
buddy.
Perfect.
What else
Get
is
us
in
to 4,
here?
buddy. There's another Aethertoe, Grizzly Spectacle, Forbidden Alchemy, Eyes in the Skies.
Yeah.
Uh, Nothing else here really.
Green's good in here. I mean, I'm just gonna say like in the abstract,
Yeah.
Pilgrim Thornscape Battle Mage is a card I've played a lot of in back in the day. Strong card.
Mm-hmm.
Harmonize is just good. But yeah,
Yep.
Demir Signet is good. We
Yeah.
might. Uh, we're probably cutting Rocks Warmonk.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say we have 0 green fixing right now. Um.
We picked it on a whim. It was over a
Yeah, we
crippling
did.
chill.
There wasn't really
so-
anything, but yeah, it was. I mean, we got a crippling crippling chill. So, Primal Command. Hello. There's also that Guild Gate, which we want. It's over. Then, ooh, look at that Seagate Oracle.
I know there's a Seagate and a Talon Trooper and a Falconwrath Noble and a Grizzly Spectacle.
Okay, well, we're gonna get something we want back, right?
Yeah, because I feel like out of this pack, we'll probably see the Primal Command picked. I think we'll see the Thunderous Wrath picked.
I think we'll see the Seagate picked.
I think we'll see the C8 picked. I think we'll see.
Well, Seagate's the only blue card. Is the only straight blue card of the pack. It's gonna get picked.
I think we'll probably get back one of the black cards.
Yeah, I would guess so.
I'm picking the Guild Gate because we're playing 3-color and I do need this fixing to operate. So
Yep.
and our deck is already hefty enough on cards that
Hey, the rights, we could do it. Now, Agony Warp's here though, and that is the best card. So let's take that.
we did talk about it when we picked the Mist Meadow Witch over the Agony Warp, saying that Agony Warp had a more likely chance to show.
And here it is.
So we're picking up the Agony Warp because it's so good.
So good.
And we also have like snaps with it.
Yeah, snaps. Yep, it's an instant, so we can go fucking fetch it with
Yeah.
with our gift
Graph-
or with our
Digger's
mystical
Cage.
teaching. Yeah,
Look,
Graph Digger's Cage, which owns us.
trust me, I love doing really dumb stuff, and like the gifts ungiven on burial rights thing is super cool and great.
We also don't have anything to get with it
We
at
don't have
this
anything
point.
to get. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm paying 2 cards to reanimate a Tower Gargoyle.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Nice.
That does fix up for our colors.
Honestly, the fact that it taps for green is almost irrelevant.
That's also that's what I mean. Is that like it taps for blue and white. Also, I am that core Hookmaster though. That's like a crippling chill that we can flicker.
It's true, but I think right now, again, the fixing.
I know we need the fixing. We need the fixing. I know.
The fixing's just better. Also, like again, we're at 28 cards here, and we have to make cut. It's probably something like Ogre Jailbreaker.
Oh, that's definitely out.
Rocks Warmonk.
Rocks Warmonk is out.
Probably cut gifts.
Gifts. Yep.
Sensor Splicer. Let's say we'll do that for now. Anyway.
Yep.
So
anyway, Citadel.
Gnawing Zombies probably out.
Yeah. Well, that can what have we got here? Forbidden Alchemy, Spell Pierce.
Yeah, Forbidden Alchemy or Spell Pierce is kind of the pick here. Drakescape Zombie isn't the temperature of our deck. Carnage Gladiator's cool. This card is like he's going.
Let's fight some more.
Yeah, let's fight.
Don't block.
Magma Jet. I've been watching. There's been a pretty good Spike Jester deck going around, but we ain't. That ain't us. We ain't here.
Nope.
I could.
Yeah, take the alchemy. We don't have any alchemy yet. I don't think.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. So that's a good card to pick up.
And as I was saying, you were talking about Forbidden Alchemy causing us to like mill out first, but the Grizzly Spectacle mills our opponent just as much. So we
so we don't have to worry about it that much.
Offset that.
Yeah. And second deputy.
Damn, I wish I had more green fixing right now.
That'd be nice.
If I had like 1 or 2 more pieces of green fixing, I would be all over that Abrupt Decay because like Abrupt Decay snaps.
was looking at that teleportal, which is correctly still at uncommon.
Yes, that
For a while, I
card
thought that they bumped it down to
is
common, which should be
very
like
good.
nuts. It's like, nope, my whole team can't be blocked this turn. Better have a fog or you lose. But yeah, deputy does things we want. So
Yeah,
maybe
we
we want
don't.
to play a second
Again,
one, but
we don't have a ton of actual effects we want to blink, but
right.
I guess
The
we'll finally
Hookmaster
pick your hook. I'll
hooks.
pick your hooks here. That signet's also
Is
not
it
bad.
between that or grasp? There's also grasp.
Yeah, grasp was fine too. I
But
don't.
then again, I don't think we want to play too many signets in this deck. This ain't cube or nothing.
Yeah.
Um and we already have two that are on color. So
Now let's give him the
but
hooks.
hooks. Yeah.
This is the pack that had Mist Raven here and the Entomber Exarch there. Corpse Connoisseur, Wingcrafter, Shimmering Grotto
Uh,
maybe.
uh
I hate
I'm not
Shimmering
a big fan of
Grotto.
Grotto.
I hate,
I was like,
like does
I
this
don't know.
I don't think this has anything it really does anything with. If
Maybe
I
we'll find somebody in the last five cards. No,
I'm,
just take the Grotto, I guess. I don't want to play it, but
yeah, neither do I. I don't like it. Looks like we get Aether
Aethertail?
too. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, sure. That's a decent one.
Avacyn's Pilgrim made it back around two. And then this is the pack where, yep, this is about what I
This is the
expected
pack
to
where we
come
take one
back.
missionary.
Yep, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, totally.
If we're against an aggressive deck, we can just use this and blink it and use it to
Yep.
keep things up.
Yep. Block with it, blanket, gain 4 life.
Sure, this is a sideboard card.
Yeah, let's hate that one.
I guess we get
Hey,
teachings.
yeah, third teachings. What did I say?
Teachings, way too many. I
No,
don't
we don't
actually
need
want them
we don't
in
need that much to be taught. Actually, thanks.
Yeah, thanks. I only want one of those
Thanks.
in our deck. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
because you cast it twice.
Thanks.
Okay, so we can pull all of our lands out.
Okay, let me actually do this here, because this is what our black looks like, is just this
Mm,
stuff here. I don't know if... I think we're still playing it, because it's pretty, like, we
pretty
have... Well,
good.
both of our signets fix black.
Yep, and so does our one of our guild gates.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, it's fine.
so the thing with Shimmering Grotto is that being... Yes, it's like, it's 1 mana to you're paying 1+ mana to fix for your spells. That's a...
That's a
It
big cost.
sounds
That's a turn
small.
later.
It sounds like a small cost, but is actually quite a large one.
How does
Unless
it's
you're
like
fixing for, oh, sorry, the Tower Gargoyles are also black, so we
oh
are going
yeah,
to be
yeah,
playing a pretty decent amount of black.
yeah.
So this gnawing zombie's probably not sticking around.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I think we have enough. Well, the big thing is like we have so many other twos that I'd rather play over
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
It's like,
That's fair. Okay, so let's take a closer look at what 5 cards we want out of the deck then.
yeah,
So do we want to sort group creatures separately? See what we got
let's
in
do
terms of
that.
spells.
We have infinite time here too, so
Yeah, we do.
because
We
we're
don't
in
have to worry
a
about
league, so group
any of
creatures
that.
separately. The signets are basically a non-cuttable thing because,
Yep.
like, so the trick here is like it looks like black is a bit of a low splat, like low here, but it's not something we could cut because, like the Tower Gargoyles, the Agony Warp, and the Lingering Souls flashback, I think, are the biggest things, followed by
Yeah.
Falconwrath Inquisition, and then like Grizzly Spectacle. And I like the Grizzly. Cut Crippling Chill.
Yeah, that's fine. What are we looking at in creatures that we might want to get rid of?
Okay, we got 15. That means we don't want to cut too many out of here. Other
Right.
Than that, but we can still.
How do we feel at Wall of Denial now, looking at the deck?
Temperature of the deck is still. Yeah, 1
Like
minute. So
how much are we like playing for the long game here? It seems like our game here is cast Tower Gargoyle and attack a bunch.
I was gonna say like our game looks like this right here. It's this setup
Right.
where it's these 6 flyers,
Also, core Skyfisher.
which is sort of. I was gonna say I'm like wasn't
Same
this
stats as Talon Trooper, so
yeah.
yes.
I was sitting there looking. I'm like something looks wrong. There's gonna be something here, but yeah, the we're probably still playing the Shimmering Grotto, but I'm like
Okay.
yeah, I don't like it either. The big thing is like these Grizzly Spectacles are going to be a bit harsh on our. These are going to be the hardest things on our mana base.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we don't have any double white.
We don't have any double white. We only have 2 double blue cards, and one of them's a half.
Yeah, one of them is double blue on 7 or one in blue or just the one blue on the miracle.
Also, I'm fine having
So,
this in the deck because even if we don't like get the miracle the card, it with the pair of signets, it is a
yep.
little more likely that we are able to get to
Hmm.
7. How's Augur of Bolus look? Looking pretty heavy, actually. One, two, three,
Yeah,
four,
it's
five,
it's
six,
got a
seven, eight,
lot of
nine,
things to hit
10.
on.
How about Mystical Teachings?
Well, Temporal Mastery is a sorcery. Oh wait, right, it's instant or
Instant or
sorcery.
sorcery?
So Deputy of both are Deputy of Acquittals. Um, uh, Snaps, Forbidden Alchemy. Both are Grizzly Spectacles. Agony Warp, both Aether Toes.
Speaking of
It's got like
which,
8 targets.
just
Cut
doing
it.
that.
Yeah. Do we also want to cut a Deputy? Do we want 2 of those?
Yeah, that's probably fine to cut one of those,
Hmm.
and call that fine. We have 4 lands here. This means we're at 25. We only need 2 more cuts to call it good. Lone
Yep.
Missionary is probably more of a sideboardable card. Is probably
I think so.
more
Yeah, like
reasonable.
we don't need to play that always.
Basically, if we're playing against the deck that is like, aha, I'm running you over with Spike Jester, or I'm just this super aggressive deck that I need to be able to trade with and
Hmm.
heal up, that's an easy board.
I would also make that same argument for Wall of Denial then. Like if we need to sideboard it in against aggressive decks, we can. But like,
No, that's not. I don't disagree. I'm still looking at our mystical teachings piles. I want to know all this before we go in. What I actually have
yes,
available. And I'll
definitely.
put them up here.
Which is it's a good amount.
So we have access to a pair of creatures. We have access to removal, card selection, which we're probably not doing that, but like
Yeah.
a lot of different good removal suite,
Hmm.
and like that's basically all we
Snaps
need.
and Deputy. Like, yeah, it's a pretty good pile, honestly. Like it is enough stuff that you're going to be able to get something with Mystical Teachings and its flashback almost
Well,
like
again, the Lone Missionary was what 13th pick that we picked this card up.
yeah, we picked it so late.
Yeah, this was like that's the only life gain card in our deck.
Hmm.
So I don't know what your Falcon. I guess this is life gain, but that's not what I'm after when I'm playing this card. So the reason I like Falconwrath Noble is because it's this like sneaky way to win a game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess Falconwrath gains life, but
Well,
more importantly, your opponent loses life.
right, that's more what I care about is playing it and then being like, okay, I play Grizzly Spectacle, I play Agony Warp, or I just like trade in combat, and then when I trade in combat, you take a shock.
Well, the important part about Lone Missionary is that Lone Missionary is also a piker.
Yeah, which I'm
And
basically
in the
fine.
decks you want to gain life, that means that he's trading with cards that are attacking you, which is like
Let's do the wall. We'll have that on the
yeah.
same setup. I'm also gonna I'm gonna take a number. We got this on the sideboard. That's fine.
Hmm.
Madcap. We actually have a Grafdigger's Cage on the board in case we run into something.
Oh yeah. In case we
So,
run into gifts.
well, yeah. So creatures can't enter the battlefield from graveyard or libraries. That's a very important thing. And players can't cast cards in graveyards or libraries. That second half with the libraries basically isn't real. But the like at least in this format, I don't think like Panglacial Worm or anything.
No, I don't think Vanquish Worm is in this.
Yeah. If you were talking about the Rhino, if you were talking about Rock's Warmonk as
Oh,
life gain, that's a very
that's because that's a
different
3-mana
conversation.
3/4.
Yeah, that's a very different conversation, and it's what people are talking about with like Combre Healer and such.
Hmm.
Basically, when I say I don't like life gain, it's I don't like.
Cards that just gain you life and do nothing
I love
else.
Kitchen Finks. I'm not gonna play Heroes Reunion.
Right. But it gains you more life than Kitchen Finks. Doesn't
Okay,
actually.
so
Yeah.
let's
So that's
combine
our
groups.
fixing. Let's combine groups and sort by color.
Yeah, sort by color, and again, it looks like. Oh, white's actually a lot less than oh no, all the multicolored cards are white. Never
All of
mind.
those other cards are white. Yeah,
Oh,
everything except for Agony Warp is and our multicolor is white. Although, yeah, Miss Meadow is technically hybrid, but also its effect is multicolor. So,
yeah.
but yeah, so we have 5 cards that fix for white.
Hot takes on Centaur Healer. I would play a 3-mana 3/3 with no text. So
Yeah. Oh God, I would. And the fact that it gains you life is pretty nice, honestly. Yeah, that card is great in Return to Ravnica. Great here.
why am I playing Inquisition? That's maybe a better question because, like, I
Okay.
guess, so the Inquisition's in here basically from my instinct of this is very close to playing like a modern cube sort of thing,
Hmm.
where Inquisition is a much more powerful spell, and that question does make me think like, how good is that going to play for us?
Well, let's take a look at our own deck and see what we think.
Like,
You can hit Snapcaster Mage.
because for us it hits a pretty hefty amount of our cards, but like
Hmm. I mean,
that's at least
how many like it could hit Goyf, you know?
well,
Like there's a lot of stuff Inquisition can hit
well
that is
obviously there's a ton. We're in Modern Masters. I'm just
right.
thinking in like a limited format how. Also, I guess what would we play over it? Would it be like Aether Toe, Wall, Denial, Deputy, or something like that if I swapped it out?
Yeah, it'd be like you'd be swapping it for like Aether Toe or something. But like I also like the fact that we have some bounce like Mist Raven. Means like we can bounce and Inquisition a threat if we want to. You know, like there's some stuff we can do with hand manipulation here.
Yeah, not a
Um,
lot, but it's there.
it's there. It's like it can happen, and it's also just a really solid turn one play.
Well, that
Um,
see, that's the actual
I
problem
guess that's the
here.
question. Yeah, is like, are we gonna hit it on turn one?
It's on our third color.
That's true. I mean, I guess we could. I mean, another nice thing about the league is that you can go back and change your deck between rounds.
Right.
So if we realized, oh shit, we should have put this card in, we can just do it next in the next round. So, do you want to take out Inquisition and put in like the second deputy or the Aether?
Like these are the three that I would probably put in on like over it if I was making the swap. Is one of these three, and honestly, probably not Aether Toe just because our four is
It's
so
really heavy. And
freaked
then
out.
I would also want to put in deputy because um it stays a lower cost. Um, it can attack for damage.
Right.
Jesus, this entire time I've been reading Wall of Denials in '06, not in
Oh,
'08.
it's an 08.
God damn.
This,
Oh, that's
this
so
card's
big.
this card's invincible. When I say this card's
God, that's
invincible, I mean it's
invincible.
invincible.
God. All right, maybe we do just play it. Let's just play it. Let's just put it in the deck. Just put it in the deck. It's
Okay.
I'm not gonna really like playing it that much, honestly, but it's going to do so much work for us. Just put it in the goddamn deck.
It has 8 toughness.
Oh, eight. It says eight toughness.
Nothing beats it.
And it has
So
shroud. They have to spend spells to get rid of it. They have to spend combat tricks.
it does not have miracle if it's in your opener.
No, in Magic the Gathering, you're not. It's not like in. So in Eternal, drawing your opening hand counts you as drawing all those cards.
Yeah.
That doesn't work that way in Magic. Besides, also technically, I mean, guess technically it does, but um, Temporal Mastery can't be the first card you draw in your turn when you're drawing your first seven cards. It's not your turn yet.
That's also true. So
Okay,
okay. Well,
I'm pretty happy with this main deck.
I'm glad we had that talk about Inquisition because that was something I was more doing on instinct from playing Cube rather than thinking about it and putting it through the rigor or of like, wait, how good is this actually? Like in this deck, the fact that black is our third color is actually the biggest problem for me.
That's true.
It might be like, oh, we play it on turn 4 because that's when we finally have the time to. Because on 1 we don't have it. On 2 we'd rather be doing other things. On 3 we're doing other things, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden play it on 4 and it whiffs, and it's like, oh, well, that sucked.
I mean, I think that it's the third best duress in Magic.
It is, but do you play Duress in Limited? Like,
I mean, I think I play like one of the three best duresses in limited.
yeah, but I mean, do you play
but
Duress?
also if I'm playing black and not splashing it. So
Right. Again, the splash is actually
yeah.
the big turning point for me. So
The three best are Thoughtseize, what's the one with the sacrifice a creature flashback?
Cabal Therapy.
Cabal Therapy, yep, and then Inquisition. So
Yeah, that's fair. Though I probably I don't know if I'd play Cabal. Well, again, the problem is too. It all depends on the
yeah,
format.
yeah, that's also the case.
All right.
All right, so
Lands.
what are we looking at for
So,
lands here?
The quick thing here is we have 3 real duels. We have 2 Azorius Guild Gates, and we have an Orzhov Guild Gate. And then we have 2 signets, and they're both black signets, an Orzhov and a Dimir. And then Shimmering Grotto, which I am going to keep in the deck specifically because like there's enough things for me to want it. Do we have fixing? Or are those turn 4? We're likely this is not happening on 4, but we have so much
Yeah, but
action
also
on 4.
yeah, we have plenty of stuff to do on 4 already, and like I'm fine Grizzly Spectling something on turn 6 or so.
Right.
Because if they play a 6 drop and I can answer with a 4 mana spell, then we're winning.
Okay,
Uh,
it looks like blue, then white, then black. We
yep.
have. Do I just want to like 5 5
For
3 5?
so looking at your fixing right now, you have one, two, three, four, five white sources, um
Mm-hmm.
uh five black sources. Yep, five black sources.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and then two, three, four blue sources. So and you have
Blue is easily number one
13,
here.
yeah, 13 more spots for land. So I'd probably say blue is five or six. Like, how do you feel about like 6-3-3 or
Well,
6-4-3?
I was gonna say 6 3 3. We have a 39 card deck, so I don't like it. But six
Yeah,
four three. I don't think we could go down to 2 on swamp.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Five
Like
five
we
three
want,
is 5 5 3 too little.
well, 5-5-3 puts us the most on white. I'm basically looking at what we already have, and we're like that put us on 10 white sources, 9 blue sources,
Okay, so the other
or
way.
8 blue sources.
Okay, so okay, so then the other way.
So 6 4
6
3 would put us on I think 9 blue, 9 white, um 7 black,
I'm fine with that.
or no, 8 black.
I'm fine with that. That sounds fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we get the illegal deck.
Okay.
Uh,
No, but it also like
oh, it
flip. Oh, because sees the double. Yeah. So it suggested almost exactly what I did, but flip
right.
those. So
Well, it also doesn't see our duels.
right. Yep, that as well. And our duels are predominantly
How
white.
good is
And,
Lingering Souls without the flashback? Lingering Souls like
Lingering
is
Souls is a two. Lingering Souls is a Windrake on turn 3. And then it's a Windrake again if you have black mana the next turn, and you can also cast the 2-drop.
my favorite.
Like,
My favorite thing about Lingering Souls' flashback is that it's so cheap. Like on 5, we can fit it in on like a later
how does it
turn.
cost less than the original thing?
I know. Okay, so that's our deck.
Yep.
Feeling pretty good. We got like again, our deck
Yeah.
is all based around going over the air. We are not playing a ground game,
Yep.
and we're just playing a like kind of hold things off. I like the hook here. Actually, that's going to be good with Mist Meadow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we're playing it over to Crippling Chill. But
Yes, because Crippling Chill like has a similar effect in that you get something with the tap effect, but this one we can rebuy, and also it's just the 2/2.
yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and save deck, and we'll run on in. League. I think I just hit this button down here.
Scroll token in Innistrad, that was a white's gimmick.
Yeah.
Black had like a very good flyer in Vampire Interloper, but that was like it's I think that was like its only common flyer that was super good and cheap. So
The big thing we're doing is that if our opponent is also playing in the air, we just knock them down. That's what our
Yeah.
removal's for. So
we warp them.
yeah, we play Agony Warp. We play we just play all of our pieces of removal to keep them out of the air. If they
Yeah, I
try
guess if anybody's playing the big ass spider, we're in a bit of trouble. But we also have 2 kill spells for it. So
all 3 colors, I kind of like this.
yeah.
I wish it had a third land, but I'm still fine with it. So
Now, do we play Augur or Signet on 2?
it depends on it. I think it's because
Yeah.
we need colors. I play this Signet.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I guess if we play the Signet, then that means if we draw a land and yeah, that makes sense. Because then on turn 3, if we don't draw a land, we can play Wall of Denial and buy us a good amount of time.
Or we can play Core Skyfisher, pick up Island, replay Island, play Augur Bolus.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now you're talking.
Yeah. We have multiple options. They're both pretty good, so.
Of course, Skyfisher, technically ramp.
Yeah. Technically, it costs 1 if you didn't play your land on the turn.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
Yep. All right. Black, no Inquisition. That would have been awful for us. Take Signet. Fuck.
Yeah, oh, God. I guess that's where Inquisition would just get us out of here.
Would have been hell owned there. That would have been awful.
Yeah.
And red and Jester. Okay, black. All right, I feel a little safer now.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm still playing the
Yeah, I think
Signet
Signet is
here.
still the best idea.
Let's do it this way.
And then if we can get up to 4 mana, do we? What if we Augur, Skyfisher, bring back Augur?
Let's see what our opponent does first. Hungry
Yeah.
Spriggan.
Okay, that's going to be a bit of trouble to block unless we have an 08,
Yeah.
which we can. We don't need to block that right away.
Oh,
So
I could just deploy an 08 now.
yeah, okay. Tap land, deploy 08, and then we're good on fixing for the rest of the game, even if they can
Yeah.
destroy the Signet. And then the next turn we can
That's not how we do it.
yep, tap that one. There we go. Huh. No, you don't.
All right, and then our opponent does not get through.
No, they do nothing forever.
Okay, so they're pretty dedicated to this color combination.
They even attack.
Maybe. I'll block, and maybe they try to, like, double pump or, like,
They got
edge.
Might of Old Crosa.
They'd have to sorcery to get +4/+4 out of it.
Oh, fair enough.
This might just be, like, body check.
Body check? Yeah, because at this point they can't do anything to it, so
Right.
100% body check.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that Augur Abolus Skyfisher line, or do you think that Mistraven changes things up?
Um, I think that's fine. I mean, okay, so what are the odds that next turn we can? What are the odds we can this turn Mistraven, next turn attack with Mistraven, core Skyfisher, replay Mistraven?
Or
We have to draw a land for that?
Or play Mist Meadow Witch and pass.
And okay, yeah, all right, okay. So basically, if we can get up to 6 men, I mean,
We just need to draw land for it.
right. I kind of like. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. I mean, my main thing here is that like they can't get in with the Spriggan anyway. They didn't play a creature on the turn.
Right, but if I bounce their Spriggan, that means they have to waste their entire turn
That's true. Yeah.
replaying it.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's a good call.
Augur Bolus puts them on bottom of deck if you whiff.
Yeah. So anything that you don't take will go on the bottom of the deck, including if you pick a card and then don't take the other two.
So
That'd have been nuts if it puts it back on top.
ooh, they do have a third color. And
Okay.
They have yep,
And Spriggan.
Spriggan's
Spriggan
back.
again. Great.
That's cool. That means next turn they're also blank. Come
Yep.
on, land. All
Yes.
right.
Okay. Cool. I think we do the Skyfisher plan because that gets us more flyers on the board.
You like that better than Mist Meadow Witch? Ooh,
I
yeah.
mean, I like that because like this plan still gets us a like this gets us 4 power flying, and still bounces their Spriggan.
Okay. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. That sounds good. So let's attack first.
Yes.
The thing with Mist Meadow Witch is I don't like deploying the card if I don't have the activation to save it.
Oh, definitely. Like you always want to keep up the activation for like end steps.
So, of course, Skyfisher.
The nice thing here is that one of the pieces of removal spell that they could have is Arachnid Web. And because we have the Mist Meadow Witch, that does not do anything to us. Or wait, does that block activated abilities? Okay, so yeah, if they Arachnid Web the Mist Meadow Witch and we don't have the mana up for it, then Mist Meadow Witch becomes useless.
Well, no, we just deputy it then.
Fair enough. Gives me search for the deputy
We
and
can
play
search
it
for
at
the
the same
deputy
turn.
on the same turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, so they are on 6. They might, and they found a different color this turn, so they might
Might have
deploy
a
something
real
big.
thing? A real thing? This is a big old removal spell, or what do we got here? Hey! The thing! The thing that I was saying they could have, and now they could instant speed out that thing. But we can just bounce it with Mistraven, so...
Yeah, I'm just gonna Mist Meadow Witch and bounce it with Mistraven.
Like, let's wait till end step for that one, but, like, or, like, until, until they decide to use its ability, so...
That's freaking hilarious. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
Arachnus
is the exact
Web.
thing. It's an uncommon in the set, so
Yep.
you have to assume your opponents in arena are going to have it because it is super good.
All right. So yeah, this is also like
I think
can't
I think
attack us.
Witch.
Can't attack us.
Yeah, can't attack us right now. Yeah, I think Witch and then just end step bounce it is the plan here. Like we miss this turn's attack, but then we can start just
I have to put a
getting
stop on
rid of
my.
it.
I have to put a stop on my opponent's main too.
Oh yeah, wait, why do we have to do on there? Oh right, beginning of this end step. That's right.
Yeah, they ain't an instant flicker.
Yeah, which is fine because it still comes back at the end step, which means they can't recast their spider. But yeah, this ain't Hearthstone. If something goes away and comes back, it enters the battlefield again.
This is hilarious.
Second one, second one, second one.
Golgari
No,
Roundworm.
sure, it's fine.
Okay.
That's a big old ground beater that can't attack through our wall of denial.
God, the wall's good.
Sure thing. You can have that forever.
You can attack.
And we're 20, so good luck stacking 20 creatures to get us down.
So choose target creature. I want to exile Mistraven.
Also important, we can also exile their creatures,
Yes.
so we can get rid of blockers and all that fun stuff.
Let's see if they have a
that
removal
puts-
spell at instant speed here.
Yep. They would have to have Magma Jet. Magma Jet's there. Magma Jet's good and common. They have mana for it.
Yep, they could do that, or they could. But if they do they target? What do they hit?
Terminate.
With? Okay, terminate or Mistraven.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I mean that is the thing that's like stopping that would let us get in pretty commonly. So
Yep.
fair enough. I think we augur this turn.
Yeah, I agree with that, and then maybe even deploy the Talon Trooper. We'll see what augur gets. Let's see what augur gets us. So we can also blink augur. I could just leave up the mana and pass.
That seems fine. I think here we're leaving up our Agony Warp.
Ooh, that's a strong
got
one to
Agony-
have.
yeah.
And this can
Agony
go.
Warp is weird because it costs. Oh, never mind. I forgot we have Orzhov Guildgate. It costs 2 mana.
Yeah.
So we can Agony Warp if we have anything that comes up that seems like a good thing to do that too. A question.
I think I'm just gonna pass.
Yeah, what do we do here if... Oh, I was just going to ask, what do we do if our opponent attacks? And it's like, I don't know, we block with Augur Bolus and Agony Warp it? Like
Yeah.
if they attack with the spinner, then like...
And they know we have this.
Yeah. Oh, true, because it got revealed. So now they know that, like, now we know if they attack, probably got something, right?
Right, like, oh, does he have the trick? Yeah, he's got the trick. We don't have a Raised Dead in our deck, do we?
I don't think so. Are they just passing? They haven't been using that spinner to do anything. Okay, they are attacking.
Okay, this is good.
So I think we block the spider with the Wall of Denial.
Yeah.
And then I think we just
honestly, I
we
could-
augur on that.
I could blink the augur.
We could, yeah, we could just blink the augur and then get a rebuy on that and then just not take damage from that. That seems fine. And like shields down, I guess, but I mean,
Well, shields are down if I Agony Warp too.
yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna do this with Signets every time, by the way.
Yeah. Because now we actually have mana up, whereas if we used our mana the other way, like now we can be representing Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
We take no damage. Their creatures are tapped.
So I get to
And they
attack
have
with my flyer, and they're
second
probably gonna
practice
use
spinner?
something. I kind of want to. Okay, Hungry Spriggan return. Yep.
Sure, we knew about that.
And what's your double follow up here? The other reason I want to keep flickering this augur. Oh, Arachnus web
Oh,
from
just
hand.
straight cast.
That's actually good because that means they didn't like tutor or right. This can grab from library, right? Yeah.
Is again,
Okay.
which means that they probably had that in. That's probably the only one then, right? If they had that in hand, or their whole hand is Arachnus webs.
Could be that.
So importantly, we can still return it to our hand by using Mistled Jings, flashing it back into our hand.
Yep.
And we also get to search for another. Ooh, well, it's disappointing, but like, do we just Temporal Mastery for 7?
We could take it and just cast... actually, we could take it and try to set up for a turn with it. Deploy the Talon Trooper, attack with Core Skyfisher, pass the
Sure, yeah.
turn.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. We can't really attack for a ton here, can we? Like,
No, like, if I Time Walk here, I'm attacking for, what, 3?
yeah, we're attacking for 3 and then 3 again.
I'm going to grab the Mastery.
Yeah, that's smart. Because yeah, if we get more stuff down, then we can start doing stuff. Then we can like plan for turns where like they decide to attack in like that again.
I guess they know we have a Time Walk now.
Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Yeah. What up, dude? It's a Phantom Draft. Who cares? And snaps. They didn't see the snaps.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Temporal Mastery does exile itself, so we cannot do that.
Right.
But
However, Agony Warp?
we can flashback Agony Warp. We can actually snaps Agony Warp, flashback Agony Warp.
Yeah.
So like -6 something. But I think we play the Talon Trooper this turn and then keep up teachings for the to get something, I suppose. I suppose that's the other thing. Right now we could just teachings for a kill spell on that spinner.
I'm going to do a weird thing where I pass here, and I'm going to Agony Warp when they go to attacks. Agony Warp
Yep.
minus toughness on Hungry Spriggan, minus power on Rotworm, and then I'll triple block. I'll like throw the team in front of the Rotworm.
Sure, yeah. So once Hungry Spriggan's trigger goes on the stack, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then also that should be like a good time for us to just be like, and then Temporal Mastery works as well. So let's see what they've got in hand here. Conware Lancer, that gains off first strike.
All right, sure. So he gets first strike here.
I don't really care about it because I could just remove it with the Agony Warp if it's really that
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
Probably Rotworm if I was picking here.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense, right? But then we can just block it with a bunch of 2/3s and make it a
Yep.
make it a 2/4 block with a bunch of 2/3s, and then say, well, now what do you do? Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
Anything else before you go to combat, or are you just not going to combat?
Maybe
That's
a removal
also-
spell?
Removal spell would be pretty good. Ground assault.
That'll do
I feel
it.
like that should be able to hit flyers. I guess we accept because we can't do anything to stop it.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is accept...
I mean, their attacks still aren't very good, even with that gone, right?
Yeah, I might just take 4 here. I might and kill the Golgari Rotworm with a Agony Warp.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Well, I mean, you can still double block the Rotworm with Augur, Bolus, and Talon Trooper.
It doesn't kill it.
Oh, right, because you need 4 power. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm just going to Agony Warp the Rotworm.
Okay. And then we can deal with the Spriggan later.
Yeah, I can take 4.
Yeah. We're 20. We're still 20. It's turn 9. What could they have for black that, like, saves it in combat?
And also I'm putting Augur in front of it, so it's not really...
The less valuable creature right
I
now.
probably should have blocked that spider, shouldn't I have?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
What's the last card in hit? Oh, they're sacking,
They're
their
sacking.
thing
Probably.
to-
That's
probably should have blocked that one.
probably should have
That feels
blocked
like
that
a little
one.
bit of a misplay.
That's a little bit of a... I didn't even think about that. You know, we talk about the what's it? The... Whoopsie!
Maybe we should have thought about it. Yeah, maybe. Oh, another Talon Trooper. Okay, I'm thinking more we might want a Talon Trooper flashback Agony Warp.
Yeah.
That seems like the better plan for this turn because that gives us a bunch of things on the board.
I'm attacking with the...
Yeah, that makes sense. And we're not going to block with anything anyway. Might as well attack with a wall, too.
Right?
No, we just want it to be at 10. We're trying to get Faithful Hour.
Obviously. Empty geotax. Yeah, just one of those things.
Wait, can we snaps Agony Warp?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because we can activate Orzhov Signet
Yeah, and then
with the Guild Gate, and then use the white mana for.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Hey, another Lancer. So, I guess both our Lancers could have
first strike.
First Strike, or one of them, and like their Arachnus Spinner, or their Hungry Spriggan. Sure, that's fine. I guess they don't know we have snaps, do they?
No.
Hmm. Attack with your 2 vanilla 2/2. Do it.
There's no way.
I'm just not attacking, huh?
That means I'm mystical teachings, though.
Yeah. And then we can get like just a straight kill spell.
Yeah. I'm mystical teachings for kill spell on Arachnus Spinner.
And then we can just attack in with flyers for. Oh no, they're going for it. Okay then.
Cool. That means I get to attack for 4 next turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and
Yep.
So we
Activate
need-
the signet with the guild gate
Guild Gate.
because that gives us white black.
Then
And
I
cast
cast
Snapcaster Mage with white mana and a blue. Yeah, what up? We have to. The only option is Agni Warp, so we target it.
Yep. And that gives it flashback. Cast it.
Which then we flashback on that and that. Wait, did you get the? Okay. Yep. Okay. I didn't quite see go through, so I was like, wait a second.
It went through. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
And wall actually blocks.
And I have no first strike. And they have 1 card in hand that we don't know. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's nice.
I'm attacking for 4 in the air and passing.
Yep. Sure.
Because I can double Aether Toe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the colors for it. We can use Mist Meadow Witch and Wall of Denial for it, too.
Yep.
Or Snaps if we don't want it to block. We can do lots of stuff. Let's just hope they decide to be aggressive again, I guess. Not like keep their 5/7 reach up to block our army of flyers for some reason.
Well, then we mystical teaching. Oh boy, I'm sure glad that we have an Aether Toe.
Yeah, that's super nice. I guess. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yep. So I'm gonna trade. Actually, I'll trade with.
Yeah, I
this
think
one.
that's fine.
So we go to blockers.
So block the 2/1 and trade. Chump that and then block there.
Yeah.
And then there you can trample over with that for 3 damage. And then we let them do this twice. So let them do it one more time. Unless they just want to do it once.
If they just do it once, then I Aether Toe and I bounce.
Yeah. Oh, and they're
Black.
what are they spending black mana on? This may get more sick for us, or they may have just realized that they can't use that mana for this. Okay. They realize, okay, so now we do that.
Game over. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Cool. Yes, another invitational card that does not feature the player on it.
Yep.
Sure, I'm glad that taking 5 didn't just like lose me the game. That felt
Yeah,
like a
right.
moronic
Man, that would have
move.
sucked.
Like, whoops, and then we just took 5 damage for some reason.
Boy, Wall of Denial. Just here's 5 power creatures. Even if I use my tricks, I can't get this.
This is good enough against them.
What do we see with 1 toughness?
It's Hungry Spriggan specifically, but
We saw Hungry Spriggan. We saw I don't know. We didn't see too much small stuff, did we? I guess we saw that 2/1.
yeah, the 2/1 Sage.
Yeah, I think that's fine to bring in.
It's an instant. What do we not want then?
What do we not want? That's
That's-
a good
I
question.
would say that's the second question you ask yourself when you're sideboarding. Or do we want Aether Toe number 2?
I think I prefer the Cower and Fear
Okay.
because it can have similar combat effects. What comes out for it? That is a good question.
I don't actually know
Do
what
we take
comes
out
out.
do we take out more removal or do we take out more because I guess Grizzly Spectacle didn't see a ton of super like
I would have loved to hit that spider though.
yeah, that is true. Um what about the so I'm looking at things that like I feel like it would get replaced as well, like alchemy. Um
Maybe that's actually it. Maybe
like
we
more
just
more removal instead of card selection.
let's let's
Yeah.
let's trust in that. This
Yeah,
is
let's
this
go
is
with
maybe
that.
not the greatest move, but we can
Hmm.
flash this back. Maybe I can. There's no way I'm gonna have quad black on a turn, but
Probably not. I would guess no.
okay. Also, I'm gonna try and make plays slightly faster this game.
Yes, because Squirrel Token seem confused. I am Kabanaw.
Yes.
I
No.
don't like this.
Nope.
Like, we can snap on two, but that's it, and that's not really what I want to do.
This looks fine.
Yes, this looks fine. We have two cards we can cast already, one of which finds us other stuff. That's a third land, which you probably want to keep
Yeah.
because we have the Augur to find more stuff. And like the first time that we're drawing a card, we probably want to draw it in our third land to make sure we can do it.
I don't like it because double planes doesn't turn anything on technically.
Yeah, but it's also it turns on Lingering Souls.
Right. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna auger.
yeah.
Okay. Some whiffs. That's fine.
Yep, we went on a bunch of stuff, but okay. Death Hooded Cobra is one of the few things that Wall of Denial is not good against. So
Yep.
we
I
just
block
take
'em.
this because yeah, I think what we could do next turn is we could we either Lingering Souls or we could Deputy Quittles away the Augur Bolus and block there. Oh boy.
I'm
That's
gonna,
rough.
I'm gonna lingering souls.
Yeah, if we Lingering Souls, then we can triple block the Mog Flunkies.
Also, it makes like a black top deck very strong because I can lingering souls and deputy.
Oh hell yeah. I am Kabanaw, the mayor of Party Tent City. Did they show any combat tricks last game?
No.
Yeah, okay. I'd say let's triple block the Mog Flunkies.
It could end very poorly if they have a trick, but that's okay.
We didn't see any, and that would require them to do it, so let's see them do it. I guess they could, like, kill a thing here, but...
Yeah.
And they're
And
choosing
they've
the
got it.
Augur first.
Yeah, I've got the burn.
Yeah.
Oh, +3,
Oh,
+3.
Rubberbolt Malka. Sure,
Okay, that'll
they
do
had
it.
the trick. Sure.
So, Core Skyfisher, pick up the...
Skyfisher. Yeah, pick up land. Cast
Then
Miss
just-
Meadow? Or
Uh,
just land?
I'm leaving up deputy.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. Okay, because it is a May. We don't have to bounce it if we don't want to.
Right.
I do not buy books. The guy on that page buys books. I mean, I do buy books, but I'm not looking for books to buy.
Again, do we go for a double block on Mog Flunkies?
I mean, have to have it again, right?
Yeah.
Interesting that we thought they were going to be a black, like black green deck.
Their black was almost non-existent, right?
Yeah, but now they're showing that they're pretty heavily red. So
Yeah. So game
Yeah.
one, the fact that they were off color was probably a big...
mm-hmm.
Alright, let's kill this Mog Flunky.
Now they're kind of showing their true colors here of being quite aggressive.
Another combat trick.
Another
Another
Maka, another
alright.
Maka.
Alright, another Maka.
Alright.
So we lose
Sure.
our entire board again.
Oh,
It didn't
boy.
matter what we blocked there. We were losing to the Maka.
Yeah.
So we're probably losing this one. And wow, they were holding a Slaughterhorn too.
They are Bloodrush.deck. Jeez.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Let's,
Well, I don't concede yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's let them.
Like we have like
We're not-
things to. Yeah.
We're not winning. We're not winning.
No, but they could show stuff.
They can show us a card, is what I'm hoping we get to see something new. That's not new. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were
Okay then. So now we know
incredibly
that they are
aggressive.
Bloodrush.deck.
Also, they're much more aggressive than I expected. Also, I don't like
Yeah.
the cower anymore. I actually want the lone missionary for something to do on
Yep.
two. Aether Toe is also pretty good here. If they
Yeah.
go for a Blood Rush and we can blow them out.
Hmm. So then, what do we want out? Is Noble too slow?
Is what?
Is Falconmouth Noble too slow? Your cursor's hovering over it.
No, I don't think it's too... I'm honestly thinking about, like, maybe just the Grizzly Spectacle if we're going to flip 1-for-1 on, like,
That's true.
instants.
Makes their mana a little easier. Like they showed less important targets to kill.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, I
Because
think that's fine.
I'm thinking of Aether Toe as a way to, like, they go for a Blood Rush to win the combat, and then we go, nope, and
No,
then
you don't. And then yeah, and then we get the 2-for-1 on them. Or I guess the 1-for-1 technically, but then they also have to. It's like a one for 1.5 or something. I don't
no,
know.
it's a 2-for-1, just flat. They just redraw the card.
Yeah, fair enough.
They skip their draw
Yeah, that's
step.
true because it goes on top of their library.
Ooh, I'll keep
I like it. I like it a bunch. And is all our mana,
all our colors.
all our colors 4? The number 4 appears in
Yep.
number of lands and on Lone Missionary. So now if they play the 2/2 Death Touch again, we can just trade.
Yeah.
No problem. Burning
Okay.
Tree. Nice.
Well, they're gonna be making two
Pretty-
plays here.
pretty good.
That's like- yep.
Yep, there's the Death Cobra. Okay, so yeah, we block the Cobra when they come in. Ooh, and WD. So we probably Talent Trooper here.
Yeah.
And like we let them, if we can block the Cobra, they can decide to like instead block with a Maka if they want to.
Yeah.
Do we block the Burning Tree with the Talent Trooper?
That's
Or do we want to
harder.
wait to block with it until next turn
I wanna
when
wait
we can
until-
like hold up Deputy?
I'm willing to take two points of damage just to like.
Yeah. To like be safer
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna say actually no, your thing is still blocked, it doesn't deal any damage, but you also don't kill our thing, so you wasted that card. So
If they have Arachnid Web, we don't care because we have Deputy over Quiddles, so that's
Yep.
fine. If they like go Web on Talon Trooper,
just thank you so much. And then yeah, they come in, but they can't Blood Rush, so we are fine. We are fine trading with that Death Hooded Cobra.
yeah, because that Cobra needs to be off the table.
That Cobra can do a lot of bad shit to us, whereas Burning Tree like will be a 2/2 forever now.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh.
I can just
Oh
course,
hell yeah!
I can core Skyfisher and leave up Agony Warp.
Yes, fantastic, perfect.
That sounds even better.
Yeah,
Play Grotto.
and then white colorless. And then the next turn you can keep up Talon Trooper. You can Talon Trooper. You can't Talon Trooper and keep up
No.
deputies because of how mana because of how colors work.
And if they attack here, we get a really good 2-for-1 off of Agony Warp.
Unless they have like another Blood
A
Rush.
double Blood Rusher? Yeah. Or like I guess if they have,
Or are they playing something here? Oh,
Okay.
nice. That's fine.
strong
They can't
Talon.
attack here now because they didn't decide to just go for it. So that's good.
That's weird.
Yeah.
All right.
We can though play Talon Trooper and then keep up
Agony Warp.
Agony. Yeah.
Yeah.
The trouble here is blocking Gore Clan because we need to like we can't kill it in response to a Blood Rush with Agony Warp, but we also need to Agony Warp it to like make it so it doesn't so we can beat it in combat.
Well, I can double block it,
You can double block it and then they could Blood Rush.
and then we anti-blood rush with Agony
Unless
Warp.
they're going something. Are they? Oh, Ground Assault. All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't save it, so can't double block anymore. So if they come in with both, do we just block the Burning Tree?
I don't think they have it.
You don't think you have any the Blood Rush? Do you want to block and test it?
Like, so if they have a Blood Rusher, this sucks because they do have it. We're basically out, aren't we? Because
Yeah, we are, and we're at 22.
So
And next turn we can keep up Deputy and Agony Warp.
Okay.
I think we just take the 4 here because we're at 22 life.
The fact that they didn't come in with Burning Tree was the reason I don't think that they had
Right.
that they actually have the Blood Rush. I think they're
Mm-hmm.
off black.
That could be it. Hoping for not a land here, but we'll see. Well, not a land technically. Okay then, so we can Signet and then uh,
Leave up Deputy and leave up
leave up anything we want. Yeah. Okay. Now we're racing them for their third color, us for our.
Okay, I'm playing Deputy
I think we.
double.
Okay, I was thinking instead block with Score 5 Skyfisher Agony Warp, and then see if they have it, and if they do, we can then deputy our guy. That would waste the Agony Warp.
Okay,
But also their Blood Rush. Whereas if we double block, and then they do the thing, we lose a creature. This way we don't lose any creatures, is my main thinking.
however, the upside on this is we get the full.
We get the full wipe. Okay, let's try it, I guess.
Yeah, we get a full. Like this is a little more.
The other nice thing is that if we only ever have Core Skyfish or Deputy Quiddles on the board at one time, and Deputy Quiddles and like the other in hand, they bounce back and forth forever.
Fair.
Like we could just block. Well, it has trample, so that doesn't quite work as well because it can just it deals damage regardless. That actually is not an infinite plan like I want it to be. So let's try the double block.
So if they have a trick, I use Agony Warp to make it so that I can like at least like trade in
At
the
least
combat.
trade, yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they pass and just go for the knockout, I'm going to Agony Warp Power Toughness.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we lose nothing.
Mm-hmm. So they could Maka here, which would bring it up to a 7/7, which would bring it back down to a 4/4, which means that they would take one of our creatures. And it looks like exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, okay. We trade Agony Warp for Maka, and we accepted the trade here.
And hopefully they don't have another Maka, because if they do, it's
Then we're destroyed. We are completely ended.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
So we need to draw something real is the trick.
Yep, we need to draw not more mana, which is what we're going to do now. So that's cool.
I was gonna say I actually know what the next we know what the next 10 cards are in our deck.
Yeah, of course.
You know how this works.
Yeah.
All right,
I know.
so this is actually the time where I want to top deck Mystical Teachings.
Yes, that'd be fantastic. We can go get a spell or a creature with flash, or like snaps.
I was gonna say snaps on the first
You get
one.
snaps,
Yeah.
and then we can flashback Agony Warp.
Yeah.
And then have another 2/1 in play. Do we block here, or do we just take 2?
I'm willing to block here. I don't think I want the board so we're not
Clean.
like, bleeding.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I mean, they're probably gonna have something here. It's nothing. Okay. That is just more mana for us to make a Mystical Teachings turn.
I've already made peace with the fact that this is what our top decks look like.
I will never accept it.
I know you won't. We need to draw a Grizzly Spectacle right now because our opponent
Yep.
is going to play
Uh-huh.
something very huge.
They're playing their Spider.
Oh,
Or Slime Molding for 6. Okay, so also a bounce spell would be great.
3-turn clock. We
Yep.
got a lot of live draws against the slime. Like
Yeah.
Mist Raven.
Mist Raven. Like Mist Raven. Like exactly Mist Raven.
I
Thanks,
wasn't-
Mist Raven.
I didn't
My
get to, like,
good
finish
friend
the
Mist
sentence
Raven.
before Mist Raven showed up, but that was the first. This was the card I was thinking of was Mist Raven.
Hey guys, it's me, Miss T Raven.
Sad that's not vanish into memory, but we can't live the full dream.
Oh man, that'd be great. Gain 6 life. Draw 6 cards.
So I still think they're off black. I think they're one of their cards in their hand is like the Golgari Rotworm or something.
Is they probably just drew that slime molding, right?
They could have held it and wanted it to be a 4-turn clock or 3-turn clock.
That's
but...
true. That's true.
Oh, okay. Removal.
Okay, sure, yeah. Another ground assault. That's fine. I'm fine seeing removal spent that way to keep the board equal instead of like getting ahead, because like as long as this keeps going on and like eventually we will get that Mystical Teachings.
Right. Sure.
You would have been super nice a little while ago, my friend, but I will take you. At the very least, you're going to gain us a life, and you're going to make them lose one. You're going to put us on life total parity.
Also, you're a 2-power flyer.
Right, yeah, exactly. So that's why at the worst, it's going to make
Yeah.
them drain one.
Okay.
And that's going to keep happening. How many ones are we at now?
10.
10, and then... So we have 19, including the signets, so...
There's 8 left.
That's 11, so there's 8 more mana sources left in the deck.
Uh-oh, black.
Uh-oh, they got there.
Yeah, sure.
Let's take another turn, I guess, because why not?
I'll play deal 2 damage, like,
Yeah.
untap. Yeah, I hit okay there, and then it lets me cast this for Miracle.
Are you ready for a miracle? Ready as I can be.
Are you ready? Whatever, so it's deal 2 damage, draw a card.
I'll take it.
Sure.
Also another land drop if you want it, but we don't, so... Hey!
Yeah, right.
Let's stay... Do you want to live forever?
I'm gonna keep decking. You know. So this is where they play the Golgari Rotworm they've been holding. Feel good on that.
Yep. And now they can attack on the ground.
Also, this ability doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Yes! Oh, yes! Mm.
It's fine.
We get more of an effect off things dying than you do, nerd.
Yeah. So, here's the trouble.
Hmm?
Our Wall of Denial's dying this turn.
Oh, yeah? Oh, because they can probably Blood Rush it, huh?
100%.
Yeah, they got that second Maka here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Well, we gain a life. So that's nice, I suppose. And they spent that mana to kill a thing and not to...
Yep.
Alright, cool. We could definitely use something else now.
Well, you know what the top 10 cards of our deck are, though, right?
Well, I guess they can't all be lands. We have enough left in our deck for that to happen.
They factually can be.
I don't think the next 10 can be.
Oh, no, I mean the fact that we're going to draw lands until we die. That's
okay, fair enough.
Because we will die in like 2 turns here. I'm actually going to have to leave back Valkyrie Noble on the next turn.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Tower Gargoyle. Of course.
So it's 7. We aren't dead. No, we're dead.
We're not dead this turn.
We're dead if they have a Blood Rush.
Yeah.
I can't beat a Blood Rush.
Hmm.
And honestly, we're actually dead because, like, where are we going to draw that gets us out of this?
That's a good question. What do we have?
Like, what, teachings?
Teachings, I guess, would help. But no, that's not going to do it. But okay.
Okay.
Lewis lost the flood. Great. Suppose that happens. As much as I hate how much it happens to when I'm around.
It's just part of Magic.
At some point, I want to like run statistics and actually keep track of it to see if it actually happens to me more often than not. As it certainly feels like I'm known for it, but I don't know if that's just because I complain about it constantly or because it actually happens to me more often.
I can say at least that you're known for it, and 100% confirm that is a truth.
Like it's not like we kept a ton. We kept 4 lands. Like that's a 4 lands, 3 spells is like a good hand.
Well, I mean, we even drew a decent amount of spells early. I mean, if that's
Right.
what you're looking at, like we were able to come back, like turn that game into a basically we turned that game into a top deck war that we lost. That's how it works.
There's easier things to attack us with than to win combats, and we drew Guildgate.
What Would you like to play first? Yes. Off blue.
Off blue, but like
Lingering Souls with flashback.
Lingering Souls a flashback though, right? Like we could win with just that.
This is not a great keep.
Lingering Souls. You also close guy for sure.
And then our opponent gets to know we drew a miracle.
Yep. Oh, we should turn on miracle bluffing. Good news is next turn we can core Skyfish or flashback Lingering Souls to get 6 power in the air.
Which it will be a 3-turn clock.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Take all the time you want, buddy.
Don't worry about it. You got all the time you want.
All the time in the world. Discard Mountain. Okay, they got the full. Well,
Oh.
I guess. I mean, here's. I guess. I mean, like that's. They kind of just.
They didn't.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to discard Mountain anyway, that works. But like, first card you play in the game is Compulsive Research, and you were on the draw. Then like. Yeah. So discard 2 lands. All right.
I'm going to do this pre-combat because their opponent doesn't have anything to do, and I just want to make sure that I do it correctly.
Yep. And then you bounce Tap Swamp. Because Tap Gilgate would be a bad idea.
All right. Can you,
Get a load of this.
Can you solve this, player?
And even like Wall of Denial ain't like... Okay.
Miss Meadow Pass.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they kind of have to keep back their Moray
Right.
to block our Deluge of Flyers, and that's going to that's going to deal damage to them. So.
Also, if I draw blue, I'll just remove Moray and attack. Like,
Yep.
You know.
We just do that every turn.
Yeah. So Moray, they lose a life every turn to it.
Yep.
Okay. Don't want to let that hit me, but
That's fine. We got a 2/3 to stop it. So.
Sure.
Yeah, we got a 2/3 to stop that too. So. They're actually coming in with it. Do we just?
I think I'm taking 4.
Yeah, just take 4. That's fine. Well, okay. That's mana. Ugh.
It looks good for an attack here, even.
I mean, the 2/3, but that like
Loses our block.
Burn for free. Yeah.
Right.
So, I guess nothing. Come on, lands. Where are you this game?
Well, we're going to draw them. They're just not going to be blue sources because we kept a hand without blue. And it doesn't matter that blue is the highest like mana source in the deck. That's not relevant to this. That sucks.
We're discarding Alchemy.
Yeah, so we can actually
Can you
cast
cast
it.
Alchemy from the yard?
Yeah.
It costs 7, so I mean that's not going to happen. But Spirit is colorless, which isn't true.
Which isn't
They're
true?
white.
Why is Spirit is colorless? This is lying straight to your face.
And then yeah, we're not allowed to discard Spirit because it's not a card. So, all right, then we take 4, or I guess. Ooh, hooks.
What can I do with hooks?
What can you do with hooks?
Gotta hook the bomber in for 5, but are we winning that?
We're attacked back for 8, or for 10.
So like Hookmaster blocks Dinner of a Horror or something like that, and I take 6.
Oh yeah. So you take 6, and then you attack again, them down to 6, and then yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that one's winning.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's the question though. How are we winning this? That's what we.
That's a good question.
It's definitely hooks.
If you hooks, you can, yeah, I'm just not sure what the hook's target is.
I'm gonna target the bomber and just get in.
Okay.
Because again, I need to.
Yeah, we need to get opponent or opponent down.
I'm trying to figure out how we win rather than how we stay alive, because staying alive is like, even if we like get blue at this point and like, okay, we kind of stabilize, like, we need to put damage on our opponent too. So I'm going all in here. I don't care that they can hit me with Moroi and such. I might just like this bit of Witch might just block here if I have to.
Yeah, it's totally fair.
Well, they're not on Cruel Ultimatum mana. That's good.
Yep.
Modernga.
I wish we saw any number of those in our draft. We saw 0 of them.
They put that at common? Wow.
Yeah.
Spirit is colorless.
Spirit is probably Misthaven or Temporal Mastery. What am I saying? Temporal Mastery.
We're never
never going to
casting
be cast. They know they had some miracle, so we could surprise.
Surprise.
Would have been nice to be like treat or something, but whatever. Yeah. So this ain't great because now they have another 4/4.
Yeah.
But
so the block, because the attack with that card doesn't matter, because there's a 4/4 in the way. Ha.
Yeah, that's seems about right.
Yeah. Let's
let them attack in. Let's see if they'll show us anything else.
Yeah.
Because like, if they want to beat us this turn, I think they have to commit something else to the board. Or we can just do a bunch of chumps.
Another card.
Yeah. Show something. Attack with our 4/4s, so. Well, that's something, right? Let's just say they're two things. Or they just, they just show us another thing. That's fine.
That's good. It's funny because the Aether Toe here is incredible. So yeah, there's no actual way we stay alive on that. That's good. We learned more about our opponent's deck. They're heavy flying. They have Dinrova Horrors.
So is there anything we want to sideboard in?
Is this a matchup where we want the other mystical teachings? Is this a matchup where we want
Let's see. Aethertoe. Not a super big fan of Aethertoe Dinrova Horror.
Though it's fine on some of the other cards they have.
Yeah, plenty of other cards they played, so...
Like, I don't want the second one in, but I'm not removing the first.
Right. I'm trying to think if there's anything we want, actually. The Cower and Fear gets rid of the tokens, but that's a 1-for-1.
Right, like,
I think we might just want to go with this, right? Like, is there anything that we really want here?
Vigilances doesn't tap to attack.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to blame the deck for that one. That was totally my fault for being greedy with Lingering Souls. I wonder though if we were a little more aggressive with Lingering Souls that first turn they played Moroi, like if we just attacked with the spirits anyway. How that would have turned out, but probably not great.
4-3-2-1. We get in for 5-4-3-2, but they played a second flyer, which actually
so that one. So yeah, if they didn't have the second flyer, it would have been decent, but yeah. Anyway.
Mystical Teaching is the only thing I'm actually looking at in this. I like Wall of Denial. It can't be targeted. It can't be Dinrova Horror. It blocks everything they have.
Yep.
Agony Warp still seems fine because even if it still kills a lot of stuff, and the 4/4s it doesn't. It makes it relevant in combat, so we win the fight. Yeah.
I think we might just run this back.
Can we draw Tower Gargoyle?
Oh, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, great. Cool. It even has the Lingering Souls.
This is an excellent looking hand.
And like we can kill the Moroi so we can attack them with the tokens. We can get like the second Grizzly Spectacle and something else. Yeah, this is good. Whatever. I'm even fine with a bunch of land because we actually have 2 other spells we want in our hand.
And Teachings, which means that like being
that's what I mean.
Here is fake. Yeah.
What I mean is that Teachings just lets us find whatever thing we need. Oh. Can we use that right now?
It would just be Explore.
It'd be Explore.
I don't.
Whereas later in the game, it could actually like be like, no, we actually attack multiple times. I think we say no.
Well, if I do it now, I get to play both halves of Lingering Souls and then pass back.
That's true, yeah. And then we have 4 power. Yeah, okay, I like that. Explorer is actually pretty good here.
Sure, I'm willing to play Explorer. So Lingering Souls and the other side of Lingering Souls.
Yep. Like a whole bunch of souls. And now they can't Roy to ruin it. Because it's turn 4. Well, turn 3 for them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess actually I noticed it before. I think that the way that Magic the Gathering Online makes extra turns work is that it just skips other people's turns. Because it says it's their turn 4, but it's their turn 3.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's
Because, I mean, it makes sense, right? Instead of inserting new turns to make things all weird, you just get rid of existing turns. Alright, let's attack for 4 Mystical Teachings. Probably get snaps. Because then, like, we can, you know, use Grizzly Spectacle, snaps, Grizzly Spectacle, then on the back half Grizzly Teachings, we get our second Spectacle.
Think about playing Core Skyfisher here.
Yeah, of course. Did we play land this turn already?
Yeah.
We did. Okay. But can we still Mystical?
We have 6 mana.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yep. Let's just bounce a swamp.
Yeah. Basically, I want to have more flying power in play.
Because this brings them down to... That brings it from a 4-turn clock to a 3-turn clock. So.
Yeah.
And if they're casting a creature a turn...
So this is where we Grizzly Spectacle the Moray.
Yep.
I think we just do it.
We just do it immediately, yeah. Absolutely. Because now we can attack them for 4 and they can't do anything about it.
Well, a lot more than 4, but...
Oh, right, attack them for 6. Right.
Alright, so we milled Bomber, which he can unearth, but that's fine, because that just gives 2 guys on the ground. Noble.
Yep. Aristocrat.
So
Okay, it's a good sack outlet. Yeah, all right. They have a nice little engine going on there. I like it. Nice. Oh, and second Moroi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The top and bottom of that stacker Moroi.
Yeah, second Moray. So Mystical Teachings, and I can grab whatever the heck I need.
Mm-hmm. And they cannot horror this turn.
Correct. I'm holding the Shimmering Grotto. Is that, I guess?
Ooh, they're still on 4. So unless they have a third Moroi, they probably do not have as impactful play this turn.
So let's go ahead and Teachings.
They may counter.
Which they might, but Teachings is flashback.
They could rewind this. No, they're just going for it. I like the snaps here. Because we just snaps for Grizzly.
Yeah.
Even if they were to flash something in, which I don't know would be on that mana they have that can fly. And a Deputy.
Oh my god, I can pick up snaps.
You can pick up snaps and do it again. And, well, you can then cast Mystical Teachings for
its cost, I know.
For its cost instead of 6 and a 5 and a black. But
I'm expecting a kill spell on
I'm expecting a kill spell. Any warp. Okay, sure. So they only take 3 this turn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Still, we're in decent shape here.
We're probably getting Dinrova Horde, which I will snaps the...
Yep. So we just discard Shimmering Grotto. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, whatever, buddy.
So we lose a 1/1.
Yep. Which means that now that does downgrade our clock. Which is unfortunate, but, you know.
Snapcaster Mage, Grizzly Spectacle. And then Grizzly Spectacle, targeting your dude.
No one can see more of their deck. Another 4 cards of their deck. So they got Thunderous Wrath,
Azure
Azure
Mate,
Mate.
and another Vampire
Another
Aristocrat.
vampire aristocrat. Okay, they have a real ass plan going on here.
So let's discard the Shimmering Grotto.
But because we killed that, now we can attack. Actually, yeah, we're still on a two-turn clock.
Yeah,
I just realized because we got snaps.
I'm gonna hold that land.
Yep, because they could absolutely didn't rover horrors again. Okay, I like this. We have a much better idea of what our opponent's deck is now,
Yeah.
which is play very good blue-black cards that can beat us down, and then if that doesn't work out, they have the
They
aristocrats.
have like a combo kill.
Terminate, sure,
No.
sure, go for that. It can't be regenerated. You're right. But it can be acquitted.
No, I'm fine.
And like that doesn't change him being okay. No, that still doesn't change him being dead.
Yeah.
Like even if you did terminate it, we can still attack for 3, and then the trigger goes on the stack, but you die. So
lethal. All right. Also, they have they have multiple Falconrad nobles on top of all this stuff too.
yeah,
We kind of need to run down under them, is what I'm seeing.
yeah. So maybe that wall comes out.
No, the wall's fine against Mora, and I want that in.
Fair enough. And the horrors. That's true.
Yeah, it's too good against their 4/4 pile that I want to
guess-
keep it.
Aethertoe is real good against the Falconwrath plan.
Yeah, if they're going all in on like an attack. So is Grizzly Spectacle. Like,
Yeah, that's true. We just instant speed removal. It turns out is very good against that plan.
yeah.
And we didn't see any counter spells out of everything we flipped.
No, we did not. We saw a lot of creatures.
So if they, what do we see?
We saw a lot of creatures,
Yes, we did see a lot of creatures. We did not see like much removal. We saw terminate and we saw agony warp. So we saw some decent removal, but not a ton flipping over, and not a lot of. So they maybe have like a rewind in their deck, but like we don't have to be super worried about them being heavy on counters. So
No, it was that second one. Our black is too light for us for Inquisition is basically the
Yeah.
the gist of what happened.
and all the stuff we really want to get rid of. Inquisition costs too much mana.
I'm still thinking about trying to fit that second Mystical Teachings in the deck, but I don't know where.
I think that might be a bit too slow.
Let's just go for it.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Like, yeah, Grafter's Cage would be neat for the one thing that does it, but
Right. Oh, heck, that hurts us just as much as them.
That's true. That is true.
I see Lingering Souls again. This
I
time
see Lingering Souls, I see Aethertoe, I see Wall of Denial.
Yeah, I like this.
Yep, no black,
No
but I mean
black,
that's
but-
much easier to swallow than no blue.
Right. All right, double blue's fine. It's fine. We'll get there.
Get it? We have time now because we got that Wall of Denial.
Is that the
Bomber,
play I
sure. I think so. Oh, and Mist Meadow Witch.
want? Nice.
Once we have anything that benefits from that, that'll be nice to have. But yeah, I think it's the wall now because we could like trade with 2 Lingering Souls, but I think it's just better to make it so they can't attack ever with that thing.
Yeah.
And then next turn we can create 2 Lingering Souls. So then if they play more here or something,
Yeah, then we double.
like
Ooh, Vampire Aristocrat.
Vampire, okay. A thing that could possibly ever attack through Wall of Denial.
Let's go ahead and
Still souls
Lingering
here.
Souls. Leave up blue. Aethertoe is also really good against Vampire Aristocrat.
Yes.
Now, Grizzly Spectacle is also very good against Vampire Aristocrat, but they can go over it. They can.
Yeah.
I just want to take 2 here.
Yeah, I think that's fine, right?
I kind of want to wait until I have Aethertoe up to go for.
Yeah, you're at 18.
Yeah, I'll take it. Like I don't want to walk into like a
Right, especially because like if we don't trade those spirits yet, we can conspire that Aethertoe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey, Snaps.
I could
How do you feel
Snaps-
about Snaps Aethertoe Conspire?
Well, I can't. That's 6.
Oh,
but
is that only
next
from
turn.
hand? Well, right, but like we need to cast
Oh,
Aethertoe this turn.
Yeah. So then next turn we do it again. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, we also need another mana for that, but you know,
Sure. We'll get there sooner or later.
yeah.
And if not, I can snaps my Lingering Souls.
Hmm. Yeah, at the very least, we'll figure out how to cast it without black somehow.
All right, so I'm actually gonna
So
I'm gonna fake a double block on this Aristocrat and see what
okay,
happens.
see if they try to save it with like the bomber or
Or
something.
yeah, if they like sack something to kill off my 2 tokens, because they know we're off
Yeah.
color right now. They know
Hmm.
we're panicking. So maybe this looks like, oh, I just sack my bomber to make this hit for kill your spirit tokens, and I keep my dude.
Yeah, because bomber's never gonna hit.
Or if they play a spell from hand, yep,
Yeah, deal 2 damage to target creature. Sure.
cool. So then we top a deck both the
Yeah, I think
aristocrats.
so. Hmm.
All right, so let's go ahead and Aether Toe with Conspire, targeting
That,
this.
and then we do the thing.
And we tap you.
Then we tap 2 untapped creatures. Then we tap the one that's already being killed.
Okay, so this one is targeting that one, so we go okay here.
Then we target the other one.
Target Vampire Aristocrat.
Okay.
So their 2 draws are just Vampire Aristocrat for the next year.
Yep. Lost a token there, but that's fine.
Well,
He's traded Is it Charm for token? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? That lets us cast Flashback Glimmering Souls.
I think we just do that, yeah.
I think we do that, and do we also play Miss Meadow?
I'm willing
Or
to.
do we want to leave
they,
that?
They burned a single target removal. I'm willing to.
That's true. Yeah. We get him for 1.
This is specifically the reason we included the Shimmering Grotto in the deck, is because it's not great, but damn it, it works,
Yep. It will do a thing. It doesn't let us cast Grizzly Spectacles. We need another black mana for that, but gets us close to it. And at this point, if we get Dinrova Horde, we just pop back we just go for a Grizzly Spectacle in the yard, right? Because we can always flash it back.
Yeah. So I'm willing to. They might not actually have the 6th land too.
That's true. I mean, they played a good land this turn, but yeah, they have missed a land drop here. So
Well, no, I mean like they can't draw a land.
that's true.
They can only draw Vampire Aristocrat for 2 turns.
You can only draw this card forever. Ooh.
Augur of Bolas.
I think we just play the Augur of Bolas
Oh god, and Mist Meadow Witch it?
and Miss Meadow Witch it. Just start drawing all of our things. I mean, I guess the problem here is that this is gonna well, whatever. It doesn't actually matter. Like can't get us fixing, but I mean,
I don't care.
yeah.
Sure.
Whiff. Okay. Swamp would have been nice, but that's fine. Now we have 1/3 that can block, and then flicker. Which means now the main phase stop comes back.
So they actually missed their land drop too, by the way. So
Yep. Which means that they are now going to draw a second Vampire Aristocrat, and then
yeah.
we can Aether Toe again to put 2 more things on top.
Mm-hmm.
While we continue to develop our board and look for instants we can cast.
This is round 2. We're we're 1-1 right now?
Yes. We are 1/1. And not casting Vampire number 2?
There's Vampire number 2.
There's Vampire number 2. Okay, good. Which means that the rest of their hand either is worse than that or
Costs more mana.
it costs more mana, yeah.
I'm gonna go for another Bolas again.
Yeah. Let's take another swing at it. You have enough instants and sorcerers in the deck that this is likely to hit eventually, right?
Yeah.
Like we leave up an Agony Warp here, but they didn't.
Ooh, do they actually have a...
There it is.
Yep, okay.
Yep, they got Agony Warp. Okay,
That's fine.
fair enough. That's a good idea on their part, because wow, we were going to need a lot of value out of that one.
We'll shuffle.
Oh,
We're shuffling.
Yeah, we shuffle.
The bottom of our deck is so many flyers right now, it sucks.
Yeah. Ooh, now there's a flyer.
Temper Black. No, I don't have the mana to Grizzly Spectacle here.
Aw, dang.
Just play
Well,
it.
not much we want a Grizzly Spectacle right now anyway, so
Yeah. Just
yeah.
play it and pass.
Sure. Do we want to
Or I could leave up Snap's Aether
we leave up
Toe.
Snap's Aether Toe, but are they going to attack here? And we can also leave up Teachings. So yeah, I'm fine with this. Like we also have Teachings, Deputy here.
Yeah. Ooh, Teaching Deputy actually has a really cool counter to Dinrova Horror's effect.
Yeah, because that means it just gets completely countered. Now for 4, they get Zealous Conscripts. Well, that's also a good counter to its effect.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't take control of a oh, and they can sack whatever they get. So they just take a token, or they take the auger.
Maybe the Augur.
Go for the auger. Go for the auger. Yes.
Okay, so we go Mystical Teachings, pick up, or do I want to try to like get Aether Toe here? Is that a little too greedy?
We would lose our auger because they can sack it to their aristocrat.
Let's take the.
Yeah. Besides, I really don't want to Aether Toe a Zealous Conscripts, to be quite honest.
Fair. Mystical Teachings for Deputy of Acquittal.
There's also Agony Warp, but we can't cast that. So
We can't cast that.
Yeah.
And
Then we can Deputy Acquittals. It's like, nope, Augur's getting out of it. You cannot conscript him. That is against the law.
Yeah, sorry.
Conscription's illegal, jerk.
There's no such thing as a draft here. In the draft. Cool.
And then we can trade Spirit and Deputy for their Zealous Conscripts.
Yeah.
Which, sure. So block their 2/2 flyer. And then 2 into 1 on the on the conscripts, and then like they could sack stuff to deal extra damage, but like that's not killing us, and that's just kind of like worse for them. Like they could sack their 2/2 flyer or their Zealous Conscripts, but then they're just dealing damage to us without like getting rid of anything on our board. Whereas this actually clears off some of our board too. So yeah.
Also, I could like try and double block this.
You could, and then like tell them like, hey, do you want to like kill our other things or this?
I don't want to have that low of a board.
Yeah.
Though.
Neither do I. I like having the tokens around for use. Yeah, they're just gonna go with dealing 4 to us, losing their thing.
Hey, finally.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Finally.
So do we augur here?
Yeah, probably augur and core Skyfisher, honestly.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. So yeah, augur. And we'll do it on this.
Because Skyfisher can start attacking in. And also means we can attack with our spirits this turn.
Ooh, thank you.
The only thing left is the Agony Warp, so... Or, sorry, man, my brain was just like, oh, we just Mystical Teaching. No, we're good. We're good.
And then core Skyfisher, pick up augur, replay augur.
Sure, yeah. Why not?
What else am I
let's get
doing?
Nuts. I don't know. Holding up Agony Warp, but not if you're playing Skyfisher, so never mind. Haha.
Okay, pick up the Augur of Bolas. Play the Augur of Bolas.
God, I love fucking bouncing and playing shit again. They're such good value. Temporal Mastery?
Yeah, I was gonna say having a time walk in the pocket seems
Did we
really.
get there?
Yeah. Let's assume we
Like,
get there.
Being able to like because that means like killing one of their creatures, attacking in, killing another one of their creatures, attacking more in.
So I'm getting in for 2 here.
They're still on 5 lands.
Yeah, and they're probably
think
holding.
horror,
They're holding a Dinrova Horror.
Oh yeah.
So Dinrova Horror.
There we go. And so we lose a spirit token, and we discard a Grizzly Spectacle. Or do we discard
Wow.
Oh, of course Skyfisher goes to hand. Oh, okay. Discard Agony Warp?
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Like we probably want to do that instead of rebuying a it's easier to rebuy than it is to rebuy a Grizzly Spectacle.
Well, the problem is, like, if I hold Agony Warp, I can Agony Warp and then, like, flashback Agony Warp in the same turn.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good call. Then Grizzly Spectacle, I think.
And let's get rid of one of our spectacles. Because double
Yeah.
black that's our entire turn, you know, we're
Hmm.
giving up.
Right, and
Okay.
then they're probably are they attacking with everything here?
Yeah,
Just that? Just those? Okay, sure. Block one with the wall and the other with the auger. Like,
yeah, if you want to sack
feel
something,
free to sacrifice something, dude.
fine with me. I mean, they're
Hell
doing, like,
yeah.
Unearth on it, but that's really good because that's off the damn
Ooh.
board.
Yeah. Awesome.
Ooh!
Ooh. Ooh.
Play that, leave up Agony Warp?
Yeah, sure. That works for me.
Yeah.
Trade Dendrova Horror for a Spirit Token.
Yeah.
Wait, before you tap that Plains, can we also score Skyfisher in the turn?
No, because our Black Source comes down untapped. Comes down tapped.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
If our Black Source was a swamp, yes, I could
Right,
fit
but now we need to Shimmering Grotto. So, yep. Okay.
we could fit it in, but I like having this
You know-
here because it means that their sacrifice outlet is a lot worse.
Oh yeah. Like we have the thing that's supposed to combo with their Sacrifice Outlet on their side of the board.
Yeah. They might Cathari Bomber. That's fine if they
That's
don't
fine. We
use
can
it.
block with a Wall Denial.
Yeah. Dinrova Horror dies to Falcon Wrath Noble plus Agony Warp.
Hmm.
If they played Dinrova Horror number 2, I'd probably discard.
I mean, if you put Temporal Master in the yard,
Do I want to attack with Spirit tokens?
um,
Honestly, I kind of want to hold them
think
back.
so. Yeah, I think we hold them back in case they have some sort of crazy combo kill here.
Yeah. So they're
I mean, we're, just by the way, we're 2 mana away from being able to flashback a Temporal Mastery if it ends up in our yard.
yeah.
Okay, so they're coming with everything. That's fine. So we block. Do we double block one of the aristocrats and then Wall of Denial the other one, and then we can Agony Warp the horror?
Well, I want a Falcon Wrath Noble block on Dinrova Horror.
Well, that's what I mean. So Falcon's Noble on Denrova Horror, 2 spirits on an. Well, then again, I guess what happens here is now we Agony Warp the horror, and then our spirits die.
Fine with me.
So we would just take 4 from that.
Also, don't block the.
Yeah, because that's just free for them. Because now if we Agony Warp the horror to a 1/1,
What if I?
they just. Ooh, okay, sure.
Like, yeah, I lose the Spirit token, but it's safer for my
Right.
my Falcon Wrath Noble.
And that means, and now it means that like they actually have a choice between, like
Yeah.
killing their thing or dealing more damage to us. Like we lose a spirit if they decide not to deal more damage to us.
Also, I can prevent the damage. I can just
That's true.
so minus power
You got a
here,
4/1.
minus toughness here.
Yep.
So. Yeah, I think that actually comes out ahead. We lose the Spirit token, but we like prevent.
We
most
also
of the
gain a life
damage.
and they lose life off of it though. Actually,
Yeah.
they lose 2 life off of this.
Yeah. Multiple Falcon Wrath Noble triggers.
Now let's respond to can we right click and then always yield? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's nice, I suppose.
I'm thinking Core Skyfisher and then pass with after an attack with these.
Yeah.
So
And that lets us. Let's see, we can bounce a land that we use to tap for Core Skyfisher.
Mm-hmm.
Guild Gate. They're casting. Oh, they got the Flash guy. That's fine. We can
cool.
Grizzly Spectacle.
Grizzly Spectacle before blockers.
Or we could snaps Agony Warp.
That's better.
Yeah, I like that because that leads to a better next turn. Because like the more stuff we have on board, the better Temporal Mastery is.
Yeah. So Agony Warp. That resolves. Agony Warp. You.
Ha! You tried something, so now you lose life.
Yep.
Now Guildgate, bounce a land, untap land.
I don't think so.
Or sorry, bounce at Tapland. What am I?
No, you're not thinking far enough ahead.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. More snaps.
Bounce
What
snaps.
was I thinking? I forgot that we got a thing with a good ETB on the game. Now we
Oh,
have.
Thunderous
Hey,
Wrath.
cool.
Sure.
So what dies here? Aristocrat? That would be the best. That would be my choice.
I'm F6ing. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Totally
final
fair.
trigger.
Yep.
And what's your final card? Alright.
Sure. That's fine. Let's make a spectacle out of that one. Block, and then I don't know. Do they sack one of the aristocrats, the other aristocrats, to get rid of our 2/3?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
No, they sack
Another
Moroi.
sacrifice Boroi to it. Damn. Ooh, Tower Gargoyle.
Okay. I'm going to Tower Gargoyle and pass.
I think so. Yeah. And then we can flash in snaps to kill one of their guys, and then we can. Or we can't do that. Never mind. What am I saying? What am I thinking? Could we snaps for? We just
No,
want to play snaps as a thing to attack
as a
with.
type. If they reveal their final card out of their hand, yes.
Okay, fair enough.
If not, then I'm fine with just pass because we have lethal in the air with our. Okay, is it charm?
Sure.
They have to do that because they know we have time walk.
Yeah, fair enough. Because yeah, that's lethal up in the
Okay,
skies.
that's a game.
Mm-hmm.
So we block here.
And then just don't care about the other one
Yeah.
because
So we play snaps
for nothing.
for nothing. They have no hand here, so nothing can
Yeah.
happen. No, we are Aether to a flashback. Doesn't matter.
Ah, little does he know he can cast his counterspell out of my library.
And literally a time walk.
Yes, 7 mana time walk.
I will take 2 combat phases, please. Thank you.
Yeah, let's fight again. We can fight. We can fight some more.
Oh no, the game is ended. I didn't get
Oh
to.
no,
I
but we
didn't
still had all these.
I didn't get to roll D.
We had both. Oh, that's great.
That was good.
All right, I can use a short break to get some water, but I'm
Yeah.
good for the last round.
Okay. Well, we can wait. We can hold off on starting.
Yeah, we can just wait a bit. It's
You know,
great.
I'll be right back too. I'll take a. Everybody take like 2 minutes. You know.
Think of you. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
How's everybody in the zoo doing?
Everyone's having a good night. That last match I think taught us a good lesson, which is that when you can't answer 4-4s, you lose.
Uh
But when you can answer 4-4s, you win.
huh. Also, when your opponent doesn't have 20 combat tricks, and you.
Yeah, that
So,
also helps.
I think the thing that really helped us the most was actually knowledge in that fight. So, we talked about how much we gained in match 2, like from seeing their deck milled.
Hmm.
And I think that really played in game 3, where we were able to, like, both well guess what their plans were going to be. Like, okay, this is the horror turn. This is the turn where they try to go for a combat trick to save their dude, but we have to wait a turn, take the hit, and then next turn we can use our 2 spirit tokens to force the trade. Like, we had all of them. We basically had our opponent on the download, you know?
Yeah.
And like in Magic, a good amount of the times, even if you have the download, that just lets you know how you're going to lose. But
Yep.
sometimes you can leverage that information.
Not when your hand is all removal spells and ways to replay those removal spells over and over again with one Snapcaster.
Yeah. Man, just how many times can we bounce a Snapcaster? It's so good. Honestly, like, I really wish we had that Entomber Exarch, because that would be like a good Gravedigger to have for loops. And
Yeah, that'd be
being able
nice.
to.
Like, actually, you thought you ended our Snaps shenanigans.
Or even like our Mist Raven and things like that.
Yeah. Or like, hey, bring back Miss Meadow Witch.
And then
Yeah.
flicker yeah. So
Flicker
yeah,
Gravedigger.
I'm very happy with how this is going. I'm also happy with this deck just being like, we kind of sit back, we take it, we take our time, and the deck just slowly builds up advantage. It's nice.
Yeah.
All
Learn
right,
some about some mystical things. Ooh.
all right. Against Taco Master,
Oh god, the Taco Master.
I would like to
Powerful
play.
opponent.
Like play first against the Taco Master. I think I've learned my lesson.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
this doesn't have the lingering
No, this
souls.
doesn't have the Lingering Souls in it, so this isn't
Yeah.
keepable.
My God, if it did have a blue,
Oh man, this would be ridiculous, but it doesn't. So
okay,
this is a
cool.
blue.
This has a blue.
This is mostly mana, but
This
it's
is good.
also everything in our deck is castable. So except non-time walk temporal mastery.
So I want to check something. I'm going to see if this is still here. Oh my God, it still is.
God damn it.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
This is a good
whatever the
keep.
case, yeah.
This is a good keep.
Let's put that on top because
So,
we are gonna want to play that on 4. So
for those who don't know,
oh
Magic
great.
Online still has this dumb bug where you can undo your mulligan decision after you look at the top card of your
Yeah, it's like, oh
library.
crap, that's really bad. I don't want that. Let's actually mulligan.
Yeah. It literally is the equivalent of looking at the top card of your deck and then saying, I'll mulligan to 5. Like, it's
Yeah.
just flat cheating. I showed it off there
Don't
because
actually do it.
Yeah,
We did it.
yes.
We did it that way in a way that isn't cheating because we didn't actually do anything. It was just testing to see if it works.
I
It
want
does, which is dumb.
I want like it to be a known bug so it gets fixed.
Yes.
You know?
So Falkmouth Noble this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uses all our mana. It means that if we draw like a 2-drop here or like draw a land this turn and then 2-drop next turn, we can play both the Talon Trooper and that.
I just love that like your mulligan decision is an undoable state.
It's ridiculous.
It implies some things like that there are certain cards that might also be undoable that are completely not.
Well, you saw uh Death Shadow going back and forth from the grave,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that guy.
Which is not an undoable state.
Okay, yeah. So
By the
exactly
way,
the thing I talked about. We're like,
Are mana rules?
yeah,
So we're
you
playing
have
Falconrath Noble first because like if we Grizzly Spectacle something nice, that'll be like a bonus.
Oh, I guess we also get Mist Raven. If we draw Mist Raven, we can't cast that card.
Ooh, we aren't on double blue. You're right.
But like if we draw Temporal Mastery, we can do that. Okay, sure.
Nice. That's a
Pretty
strong.
good. Like we've said before, if we didn't have a bunch of flyers to already block that, that would be pretty good.
Right. I'm not
Like-
gonna burn egg any warp on that. I can't. I want to play Talon Trooper.
Yeah.
So let's. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's like a reportable bug. It showed that I kept the hand twice, things like that. But I,
But still, that means you can win a game, and that somebody can't just like then immediately say no, you're cheating. Like they have to wait till the game's over before they can actually report that, and like you could win off that decision. You know?
also, Lingering Spirits is pretty good for like because we have Falcon Wrath Noble in play. You know. Oh well, never
Right.
mind.
Oh, they have the spectacle. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
This could be okay. We have a couple things that are worth
Four,
milling for
four
us.
Sky Fisher and
Mistweather.
Witch off the top. So
That's fine.
sure, and they can attack into this if they want, but they're gonna get a damage and lose a guy for it. So
So it's not worth it to hold it back.
yeah.
Oh, get rid of that stop that's only there for Mistweather Witch.
That is now in the yard. So hello.
Oh, that can't be.
Should have held on to that, buddy.
No, can't kill it. Non-artifact.
That's right. It's not artifact because there has to be a grisly spectacle to it.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
If there's no blood to it, then
If there's no blood, it doesn't work.
let's leave a Path to Exile. That's
And if they,
insane.
so we do know if they attack him with the spirit this turn. Actually, never mind. They don't have 80 warp because they don't play blue. So
Oh boy, we got
yeah,
some
okay, I'm picking up what
boys
they're
over
putting
here.
down.
We got the Taco Master greedy. I like it.
Look, the Taco Master just playing all the ingredients. He's got
take it.
cheese. He's got grilled meat. He's got salsa. He's got lettuce.
I am taking two.
Yeah,
It,
take
it
two.
is it is not worth like the risk, you know.
Let's see. Nah, I'll eat it to a slaughter horn here. Actually,
Yeah. Hey, great
or
talk.
Maka. Why post? Why post?
Nice timing, my dude.
Blue. Spectacle warp that?
I'll wait till they go to beginning of combat.
Well, what if we? I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough, I suppose. I was thinking like, well, we could block and stuff. It's like, oh wait a second, we have 6 power of flyers.
My opponent's dead in 3. Why? Like,
6 power of flyers. What the fuck am I talking about?
yeah, they can flashback Lingering Souls and throw some dudes in the way, I suppose. But
So we probably want to spend the Grisly Spectacle on the Hell Rider, right? I'm just thinking because like they probably have some sort of combat trick, right? Like that's why they would have played Hell Rider post combat to get us with a Slafter Horn or with a.
But you
Well, actually, never mind.
you can't.
Only attack creatures. My bad.
Yeah,
Forgot.
Only attacking creatures. So this is the point where we do it.
No, but that wouldn't have helped them in that situation. So never mind.
I'm just gonna Grizzly Spectacle.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, yeah. Like we could get got by this, but also like, Spectacle can do so much more than Agony Warp can. I think it's worth the risk.
I'm going -3 on the Hell Rider as a hedge against that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I could have prevented a damage by like making a spirit, you know.
Right.
But they left it back anyway. So
Now they attack for 1 instead of attacking for 8.
yeah, I'm gonna say 8.
Goddamn, Hell Rider's so good.
I want Grizzly Spectacle still around in case they do like throw down a bomb.
Yep.
Oh, thank God I've only got 1.
Yeah. And they gotta flash it back to get the other one. That's nice.
Yeah, which they can
Oh,
next
and
turn.
yeah, Learn Crystal's flashback. That makes sense. So now we can't attack him with that guy.
We could if I wanted to spend Grizzly
Could.
Spectacle, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'd rather keep it back to block. Because they're still 1 mana away from being able to repeat Sever the Bloodline.
Yeah, they could do it next turn if they draw land.
Yeah.
Which means maybe I want to actually be aggressive here. I don't like either.
Well, I
choice
don't
here.
like that. Like I think it's
Let's hold it back.
pull back because like if their plan is to like sever the bloodline next turn, then yeah, they got us. You know, like then when you attack them with the talent trooper, they take 2, and then you know. Okay, so they don't have it, so they can't really attack it in here.
No,
They
if
could.
they could if they have a pump spell, and then we get to own them for it. Hell yeah.
I mean, now, this is way more worth it.
Cool. Show me your trick.
Show me your Rebel Belt Maka.
Yeah, probably Rebel Belt or something like that. Gore Clan.
Oh, hell
We
yes.
let it resolve.
Yep. Because then they mill more. Yeah.
It might hurt us more if they have more flashback stuff. Like they just this throws a pile of lingering souls in their grave. Like that could be bad.
That would be terrible if they had multiple lingering souls. I think we were already losing, right?
Right. Nice deck, by the way.
Yeah.
What is
Look at
this?
this shit.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I guess I'm getting hyper owned
Well,
here.
okay, I guess. I mean, they still mill 5, so I guess we get the information, but
Golgari Rotworm.
yeah, lingering souls. Holy shit. But look at how fragile their mana is.
Yeah, but look at their deck, like Rotworm with Dragon Fodder, Lingering Souls. Like, they have a lot going on here.
Couple shrines.
Snaps.
We could.
That's at least something.
Oh, also note the spirit token that I can create is a token creature.
Oh, right, the double token. Token.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those spirits aren't Kamigawa spirits anymore. Oh well. Yeah, what do we get for casting snaps here? Like,
Grizzly Spectacle a token ain't getting Warp a token. Like, it's not great.
yeah, it's not doing much.
They can't block. They can be aggressive, I suppose.
Yeah, let's let them finish us off and cast more cards and show us more things. But I think we lost this one already.
Oh, I know what I'm bringing in.
Oh hell yeah!
This is the match where it's real good. Our -1/-1 the team. Like that looks pretty solid here. I want them to tap out for something big that I can flash back the like, you know. That'd be my hope is they slam down something huge here that I can Grizzly Spectacle.
That'd be nice because then we can mill more. But
Digger's Cage.
yeah, totally. Well, I guess they did show like 3 flashback cards,
Yeah.
all of which have a pretty significant impact on the board. But they know that if we don't do anything, that we lose. So they're not doing anything. So
Yeah, they didn't even flashback Lingering Souls.
yep.
And we can't, like, possibly produce a... Okay, their mana base is good, by the way.
They actually have a very good mana base. Jeez.
I'm gonna... I guess
We'll go all the way out. Let them keep playing. Let's keep seeing how good their mana base is.
Lands doesn't say anything about us. Man, Falconwrath Noble sounds real good in this match, too.
Oh,
Hellrider's
it
so good
does.
for their deck.
Yeah. Jeez.
Alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and move in our -1/-1 the team.
God, Rootborn defenses. God damn.
Yeah, that blew us
Oh.
out. Nice. Well, good include they're a token-based deck. Like, that's something they want. We definitely want Cower, and do we... Like, I could cut out Forbidden Alchemy. I'm still probably fine playing Lingering Souls, even if I have a cage.
Yeah, because then we can like get our own lingering souls before we cage. And then we
maybe
can
Teachings
take
out?
take out a Grizzly Spectacle. What do we see that Grizzly Spectacle really gets?
When they go for a combat trick, it gets them. When they go for Hellrider, it's something we can do against it, but
That's
that's
true.
about it.
Okay, then I'd say Teachings out because that's like Teachings is really good because it has the flashback, and if we can't do that, then yeah.
Right. So this game, we just kind of play a... Oh, man.
I don't know if I still don't know about the Grafdigger's Cage though.
Right. Like maybe that's overreacting.
I think that's overreacting because like they were doing so much stuff besides just flashback stuff. It's not like they had a graveyard-based strategy, and like that's just saying they can't get a few tokens back and recast a kill spell, and also we can't do those things.
Right. I still think Forbidden Alchemy is probably my out, though.
I think so. Yeah, I think bringing in more kill for less selection against the aggressive deck like that is a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Cower and Fear. This is our opponent. Like we resolve this card, and our opponent falls to pieces. Right. That's the whole.
Yeah, basically.
So I play first. Yeah, we're in.
Yes. Well,
I'm keeping because of mana.
yeah, keeping his mana, like the actual action of the hand ain't like
We have a Teachings on 3. Like
ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
that's at least something.
Like it's us, and Teachings can get us our kill spell.
Yeah.
Go to 6. Go to 6. Go to 6.
They're probably looking at colors, because that's what I would guess they have, like,
Oh,
problems
yeah.
with is colors.
Keeping it.
Alright. That means they're likely off of some color, maybe not a main, but a secondary.
Right.
Of course, that might just, we might not even ever see that, because, like...
They could just draw what they need. Yeah, and then they start with Jungle Shrine, so... Ooh!
We're still leading Signet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
However, seems strong against token-based player, you know?
Uh-huh. Yep.
This is where they... Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. That ain't good.
I'm gonna play Miss Meadow Witch and pass.
Yeah, because the next turn we can just exile that.
Yeah. If they have a kill spell for it, I'll, like, that sucks, but...
Yeah.
This is too good of a threat against them.
And they're attacking, of course, because they just played a 3/3 that it can only attack at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, play land before I cast spells.
Sure, we'll be able to fix that sooner or later.
Yep. We can mystical teachings for deputy.
Okay. Yeah, teaching for deputy to pick that up, and then, like... That seems fine. So yeah, we keep taking damage on it.
And then Lingering Souls?
Another call.
Second call. Oh, boy.
Well, that's good. Like, the Miss Meadow Witch answering, that's gonna be
yeah,
good.
this is starting to become a pretty slow...
I know.
But... What else can we do? And we can always sacrifice the, we can always, like, chump with our deputy.
Yeah.
The other options are, well, Aether Toe.
I don't have the, I guess I could just snaps for nothing, like...
Snaps for nothing Aether Toe, like, is a plan that's basically, like... That's basically flashing back Aether Toe, isn't it?
And then we mystical teachings for the deputy.
And then we could, yeah.
This seems so bad. Let's do it.
I mean,
They know we have it too. Is the dumb thing.
Right. They know that we have it, but like they don't know about this conspire.
Right. I guess if they do nothing for some reason, we just flashback mystical teachings. So like.
But it's the sort of thing where it's like if we like the deputy Miss Meadow plan is like, okay, we get back Miss Meadow, they cast some removal spell on it again, and then like we're kind of just
All right, here we go.
out of it. Okay, so they already attacked, which is good.
Here we go. Snapcaster is Flash Piker.
Well, we can choose it on mystical teachings. Which means we can still flash that back if something goes wrong here.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going wrong, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and let that resolve, and then Aether Toe with Conspire, targeting you. This is so silly. All right. Yep.
And remember, if all this works out, then we'll have snaps with with the witch on board.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Which means I want to draw all the bounce in the world.
Yes.
Well, actually, I mean, I guess if I get the witch and then I can start blinking snaps, like...
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you
Yeah.
can just blink snaps, then we can actually just cast all the instants we want.
This is
Only instants, though, not sorceries, because it's not instantaneous.
right.
So.
Okay, so then hit OK. It's targeting right one, so we want to target left. And then F6. Oh boy!
So they had pretty aggressive start, but this stymied that, so that's good.
Right. Man, having multiple Call of the Conclaves, they have a very like aggressive deck, and then also they have this like very good end game to it, you know?
Hmm.
Where if the
Totally.
board stall happens, they like, okay, like Hellrider or Falconwrath Noble, or just what if I cast 8 Lingering Souls, you know, that sort of thing. It's
Man,
fairly effective.
I can't believe I just convinced you. Like I convinced you to give up value.
Okay, that was
Okay,
what
so
I
they
thought
got
they were going
they keep a
for.
centaur, so whatever.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm playing Seaside
Um,
Citadel and passing.
yeah, and then we can flashback mystical teachings.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with them making a token straight.
Yep, token.
Especially because that's kind of shows they don't have anything else right now.
Well,
Like,
they missed a land drop.
yeah, they missed a land drop, and like, call was their plan, and we stopped their plan.
Okay, so we're going to take 3.
Hmm.
End step, I'm going to go grab a deputy. Deputy
Hmm.
pick up witch, play witch,
And then we
blink
can do, yeah, we can use the witch on that turn. So
immediately.
more tokens that
Sure.
we can block with deputy. So
So, Mystical Teachings. Man, Mystical Teachings is such a good card, by the way. This is like
yeah,
old school, like, I love
tutor
this
two.
thing.
Hmm.
Alright, so let's go grab our buddy, Deputy of
Yep, deputy.
Acquittals.
Uh-huh. I could always cast a removal spell in response to this, but I mean,
2 for 1, that's fine by me.
sure, yeah,
We'll play a Black Source, that's fine.
that's a good idea. And then, so first step is deputy.
Deputy. I guess I could have, like, not done the deputy and then held it up with, like, snaps and then deputy snaps. That's dumb. So, this guy. Yes. And then Mist Meadow Witch again. And then I'm just going to immediately blink the token.
Yes.
Alright. Can you answer Mist Meadow Witch? Because if I untap with this card, the game ends, I believe.
Yes, because then we can twice a turn get rid of your
Well,
tokens.
once and then leave a protection. You know, it's unkillable.
True.
You know, it's just you will
Yeah.
never. You're never gonna land anything else again. I can like, yeah.
Return centaur. Return the token.
Yep.
Where's my token?
Token has returned. I can blink deputy to pick up Snapcaster to play Snapcaster to Aether Toe to.
You have enough mana in case they flash. What's the?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yep.
You know
got
what?
us.
They have to do it.
You got us. Yeah, that's fair.
They had to do it. Gorkline Rampager on board.
Sure.
If I don't draw anything, I'm playing Temporal Mastery to cycle it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I drew
How about
something.
Tower Gargoyle?
Yeah, it seems fine. We can double block the Gorkline Rampager.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how do you feel about just trading ground for ground? What are the odds they have a second Gorkline Rampager to Blood Rush onto it?
That sucks,
Oh,
but
Sever.
okay,
Yeah.
Sever. That's fine.
Yep. Still 1 mana off from casting it again, so. Yeah, if they attack here, we just double block.
We have to.
Yeah.
They have 1 card
Or
left
2
in hand.
Yep.
So we take 1 here, go to 10, and then they have a 10-turn clock. Again, I'm going to. The moment I have the ability to use Temporal Mastery, I'm going to do it.
It's saying we don't have something else to do.
Right.
And they have something. Is it that strength in numbers?
Shit.
For 1. God damn.
That's enough. Oh, that
Yeah.
card's a really good
Keeps it around.
deck, too. That sucks.
We have a lot of removal spells in our deck still. So. That's not one of them.
No. So we're on a 3-turn clock here.
And then they can kill our thing using the. Oh,
No, they just
Well.
drew
Yep.
Arachna Spinner, which they can
very
immediately
good, which
tap,
means they can now, like, yeah, tap our thing down or keep it. Yeah. Yep.
lock it down. Oh, they grabbed that from library.
Yep.
I was thinking they were going to go grab the one from grave. So we're
Oh, can you
dead,
grab
Nick?
Brave?
Yeah, you can grab from grave with this card.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It's kind of great.
You don't think we have a top deck that saves us in this
Yeah.
position,
Nope.
but
Augur? Augur?
Augur's not the worst.
I mean, if it draws a kill spell, then we don't quite. Uh, no, I don't think that. Well,
I mean, I'm gonna play it out.
yeah, all right, I guess. I mean, let's see. What can we do? We can.
I can kill Gorkline Rampager and let
Yes.
Arachnospinner have no power. Like I can.
No, we can't. So we can't kill the Gorkine Rampager because we would take one trample damage
Oh
and die
God, we
from.
would. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Doesn't matter because they also can just grab the Arachnus Web out of the yard. So
that's fine. We don't die this turn.
we don't die then. Yeah, we don't die.
I don't. Again. Okay, so we need to top deck. I need to top deck a core Skyfisher, pick up Augur, play Augur, grab a. Yeah, that's basically what needs to happen.
Yeah, I took the one out of the yard.
We're not gonna die at least unless they drew a pump spell or something. In which case, yeah, we do. But
Yeah, totally. So minus 3-0 on that one, then 0-3 on the Goblin token. Because that will kill it.
okay. So we take 1, go to 3. Means I need to again draw like multiple things here.
Spectacle doesn't do it.
It's fine. We'll pass. We have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Perhaps they pump their creature to the moon and only attack with 1 for some reason.
Yeah.
Turn too late on this. We needed this to be the card off the top last turn.
Yep. Or we needed to be the card off Augur Bolus.
Explore Lingering Souls. I put 2 Lingering Souls in my opponent's yard. That's pretty good,
Right?
right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I call that a win. And then we die.
Well, not only do we die, even if we didn't die here, we also lose. Like,
Yeah.
because we just
Yep,
build.
that's fair. So we afford back 40 play points for the one
That's
win.
fine.
That's not too bad.
Oh my goodness, that was that
So,
last deck was strong 4-color. Like,
Oh
just
god, that was
a lot
super
of-
good.
a lot of good synergy between it. I'm impressed by that one.
So a bit of a most more on the deck. I think what we were missing there was like a really powerful finisher,
Some sort of bomb rare.
some sort of bomb rare. I think is what we were missing because like we didn't have a 5/7 that could tap down our opponent's stuff,
Which somehow isn't
Like-
uncommon, but
which somehow is uncommon because this gets to be more powerful. But like we didn't have anything big that could fly over and kill them really quickly. Like we had some pretty big flyers, but like nothing that would like we could cast on turn 7 that would like just be like I lose.
I feel like I wanted 1 copy of Compulsive Research that we didn't find. That would have been
Yeah, that would have been awesome as well.
rather than the Forbidden Alchemy. That would.
Yeah, we passed a cruel ultimatum. Maybe that was it.
Oh yeah, we probably should have just been in 5-color. Really, is what the
Yeah, totally. We totally had the fixing for it, man.
clearly because I was even asking about a Raised Dead. What was I thinking?
See, the thing I don't like, everybody's always like, man, you just go in, you pick all the fixing, play 5 colors. It's great. It's like, well, that's what every motherfucker is
I was
doing
gonna say
right
that's
now.
what everybody's doing. You know what we
So,
should honestly like looking at that table. The spike the 3/1 Haster deck would have been that tabled. Nobody was in it. Nobody was in red black aggro at our table.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, there were so many spike gestures going around. That would have been great.
Yeah, there were like 2 or 3 spike jesters in pack.
But we started with snaps, so we went with snaps.
I like Snaps. Snaps was really good to us too. Snaps was extremely good to us. I was very happy with that. I was really happy that our deck also had the like. I'm always happy. Basically, I can be satisfied with a draft if our plan got to work,
And it did.
which it did. Like, yeah, we got kind of like steamrolled by tokens and like things like that, but you know, we got our plan to work in round 2, which is all that's all I actually ever want out of a deck is even if I draft some sort of dumb plan, as long as it functions, I'm good. Yeah, this is the end here. We're not doing another one because it's midnight.
Yeah. Minute for you. It's bedtime for me, definitely.
Yeah, we're
So-
good. So this is
But
we might come back to this. This is definitely a format like we could give another whirl at some point in the
you
near
would this is
future.
I feel like this is a format you could give like 10
I
whirls
was, I
and
was
still
say
find fun stuff to do in it.
I was
This seems
say
like a super deep format that is a lot of fun.
this
So
is definitely a many a whirl format. This is definitely a pretty cool format. I like that all of our like both our decks and our opponents' decks were all actively very different.
hmm
Like
yeah,
because
definitely.
we had our because our round one opponent, round two, like our round one opponent, we had or sorry, our round two opponent was probably the like closest to us.
Yes, because they were blue, black, red,
Yeah. Whereas we're like blue, black, white. Well, we're blue,
or
white.
white, blue, white, black.
We're blue, white, black. They were probably the closest to us. What was
Or
round
Esper their
one?
Jaunt,
What was our round one? That
basically.
was us
That was
getting
that was red,
spider.
green,
Oh no,
slash black.
yeah, that was us getting run over by Gruul.
hmm
But
Yeah.
we won in game one because they were off color. Okay, yeah, never,
Yep.
yeah. So anyway, that
Cool.
was that
Good
was Modern
intro to the
Homies.
format, I think. Good first run at it.
I like that we got to see a lot of different things, and
Yeah,
also
we
my
got to
wall
see.
my wall of denial functioned 95% of the time,
Mhm. God,
except
what
for
a
the
good wall. Like, what an
08.
exemplary 08 wall for 3 with Shroud and Flying. What?
08. It was very very powerful, and like as far as a wall goes, if you want an insurmountable obstacle, I don't think you can actually ask for a better
I mean, what?
card than Wall of Denial.
I keep thinking that it's. No, it's not. I don't even keep thinking it's a Wall of Frost. Because Wall of Frost is an 07.
Oh seven.
There's some wall of something that is an 06. I think it's like 06 Flash or something. Um,
There were a lot of O5s and cons. That was like cons' bit was having a bunch of O5 walls. It meant that like that was how like Sultai existed in that format. It was a bunch of O5 walls.
maybe I'm just thinking Walls of
06.
Denial, but wrong. Hmm.
What do you think in O6? Like, what do you? No,
Like
I.
I remember thinking of a wall with Flash.
Yeah. Oh God. Are you thinking of the Eternal card?
Am I?
There's
No, I'm
an.
not.
There
I'm
is.
not.
There's the. Okay. I mean that is an Eternal card. It's a one time influence 3 and it has ambush and it's an O6. Like.
No. No, that's not it. I'm not thinking of that.
Okay, then
Apparently, I'm not
maybe.
thinking of anything though, because like the only walls of Flash are Jeskai Barricade and Nivix Barrier. So
Then maybe you're thinking of a card that isn't real.
I guess I am.
But yeah, like that card is very real. It's very powerful and nothing gets through it, you know? So,
Hmm? It's just too big.
all right.
Anyway,
Well, thank you Kabanaw for joining.
yeah, definitely.
And thank you everybody in the zoo. I hope you all had fun with this one. I know we got a late start, so I could see the zoo was a little less active than
Yeah.
because of its, different timings. Usually I start these at like 7, but that's completely fine. We got
Yeah.
through it and we did it.
Sometimes life gets in the way, but
No,
yeah,
it's
we still
fine.
had a good draft, and
That's what VODs are for, right?
that's what odds are for. People can watch the replay tomorrow. It's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.